Don't ever go to a strip club right when they open. One of the worst decisions we've ever made. You think you get to a strip club right when they open and you're the first people there? No! There was a big fat guy in the corner who never left. I don't know why you seem like such a Kelly Clarkson guy.
I am a Kelly Clarkson guy. If you don't like Kelly Clarkson, honestly, f*** you. And that's to everybody in the chat. If you don't like Kelly Clarkson, f*** you. I'm not calling you a slur by saying you love Sam Laporta. It's okay. You love Sam Laporta. Say you love Sam Laporta. Say it.
I like Sam Laporta tonight.
No, say you love him.
I like Sam Laporta.
No, say you love him, dude.
I don't love Sam Laporta.
But 18 and 19 is good enough for the Florida Gators, as long as you're a young, cool guy who fucking gets top 10 recruiting classes every fucking year, and you lose games to Georgia Southern and South Florida. I fucking hate this guy.
You think I have a model?
You don't have a model. You've never talked.
You are being serious. You think I have a model?
You thought about having a model?
No. A motherfucking how? Go ahead with that stupid look on your face. Stupid look on your face. That's very funny. That's very funny. That's a good graphic. That's well done by AI. Did you put that up or did Goots put that up?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, like you think I'm fucking stupid. Oh, okay. So you had a little back channel conversation with Goots, like, hey Goots, put this up right when we start the show.
No back channel conversations needed, man. There was no back channel conversation needed.
So good morning, everybody. Bold King 19 with a no, that was 3 hours ago. We weren't live, so we can't take credit for that follow. It's gonna be a fun Thursday show here. It's March 12th. It's very gloomy and raining today. Apparently, we had like a big storm come in New York last night. I didn't hear it, but my wife did. I feel like my coloring's a little weird. I look like I'm in a fish bowl. Ooh, looks like I'm in a Shark Tank, actually. I'm a little blue. Steak, fuck Jeff Sunday. Yep. Another NHL hat. Love that. Good to see everybody. Good to be with you. We have a lot of ball to talk about. Okay. We are going to be heavy on the ball, but we just have to get ahead of something. Okay. I know I am pretty good at being self-aware. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. I will acknowledge when I am responsible of when I have mushed someone or a team. Okay. I'm very aware that I am responsible for doing that and have done that in the past. Steak's going to make a really stupid face from a stupid guy. Any claim or accusation that I mushed Colin Morikawa at the Players when the entire world was on him and he got bet down from 33-1 to 16-1 is low IQ, non-ball knower bullshit.
Just want to let you know, Ramble, if he comes to MSG today, your favorite player is going to die on the court in front of you.
Yeah, because Long Island didn't win their conference tournament, right? Long Island
season isn't over yet, bud. That's sorry for what's about to happen.
Listen. Let me just explain something to you. I'm well aware that, and I love that you have gotten into golf. And I love that you are sticking to the bit of betting Colin Morikawa because I've given up on Colin Morikawa. And I really love that you've hit him once already.
Yeah, it's not a bit. It's not a bit.
What is it?
It's just very fucking smart.
But that's
sharp gambling.
Yeah, but it's still a bit.
Nope. Just smart gambling. Up like, I don't know, 50 units or so.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's still a bit.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Okay, Jeff, you are either square or a mush for this Morikawa bet. 100%. First of all, let me give you guys some context. Do you want to know how everything really went down? I'd be happy to give it to you. Let me scroll to my text. Here we go. Monday.
Oh my God, I know where you're gonna go. It's gonna be aggressive gaslighting.
It's not gaslighting. What are you talking about?
You're about to tell me that you reminded me to take Morikawa at a better number?
Oh, no. Sorry, hold on. Thursday, March 5th.
This should be
from good. What are you talking about? I'm just speaking facts, bro. Just
go ahead.
Stop.
I'm saying this should be good.
Well, yeah. This is context. Get a text from Kyle. K Hewitt, by the way, who's in the chat. BK is BK buddy Kyle. I like Kyle. Nice dude, smart dude. Text me a screenshot. Colin Morikawa 32-1 on DK. I said tailing. Also Hovland live. He said Degen. All jokes aside, Bet that now if you like it next week. I said, cool, I'm going to. He said, already down to 27. I said, DK's the best price. He said, yep. BK joked. He said, Kyle, move that line. Kyle then said, he's now 20 to 1 on FanDuel.
Let's do blue book, green book.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry. I have a text up, so I'm frazzled. My bad.
You're frazzled because you killed Colin Morikawa, but keep
Shut up, idiot. BK comes in with a text. Tell steak emoji. How about that? Tell steak emoji. I said, just did. Kyle said, let's go, Degen. I said, he's only got the purple book. So, we'll see what he can get. Blah, 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 blah. That was last Thursday. So this is more so just what happens when you try to be a pro. A lot less about what happens when Degen bets a golfer, because it is Colin Morikawa. But let me just show you guys something real quick. Steak is very good at leaning into making these videos. I think every video you make actually is ranting about me, which is pretty good. You've gotten very comfortable. You're doing one take, which it's not easy. I've always said this. I think I'm pretty good live. I'm terrible when I record videos of myself. Your Jack Hughes video was awesome. This to me, forced. Let me just show you something. Okay. Now, in the world of golf betting, there's a lot of elitists. There's a lot of nose up people, a lot of assholes, and I don't really like that. I don't like them. I welcome any and all. Okay, but can we just share a guy who comes on this show every week that knew this was coming on March 8th, calling at the players is like that ex or situationship you keep going back to because you think it's going to be a perfect fit and match, and it never works out. BK has been absolutely on fire because he does know ball, and he also said, call Morikawa at the players, most tipped golfer, steak, highest owned in almost 40% in DFS, highest owned in one and done at 25%, 12 points higher than the next. What could possibly go wrong? This is exactly what we know was going to happen. Jeff Sunday or no Jeff Sunday, the world, the pros, the sharps, your neighbor, everybody is on Colin Morikawa. I was going to say your dentist. Actually, my dentist was not on Colin Morikawa. He's a sharp golf bettor. And you know this. You know this. You're not some fucking 24-year-old shit for brains guy who's just betting for the first time. You even just tried to say it's not a bit. It's actually smart gambling. And it is that because you know better. Also, throwing around the word terrorist, call me a terrorist. That's Fortnite fuck vocabulary right there. You're better than that in my book. But if you want to keep pulling out plays from the Biev playbook, that's like running a tush push on 1st and 10. Stop it. Terrorist. Every 24-year-old schmuck says terrorist. Colin Morikawa never stood a chance. Never. I said it in my tweet last night. Never stood a chance. Zero chance. Now, here's the real problem. Okay, because we're going to talk real facts here. This is a little sketchy.
No. Here's the real problem. Everything you just said, which was like 30% irrelevant, 40% gaslighting, everything you just said, mush it into a ball, right? And with that all being said, you still bet Colin Morikawa.
Well, to be fair, I bet him
everything you knew that you said I'm smart enough to know that this was going to happen to Colin Morikawa, but you still bet him for the first time this year.
Hold on. That was on Thursday. That was a week ago. You fast forward to today. You don't know that he's the most tipped golfer on Thursday. Kyle texts me and says, get it now if you like it on the green book.
So you wouldn't have bet him yesterday?
No.
You don't deserve Colin Morikawa. You better never bet on him at all for the rest of the year. I swear to God, zero Colin Morikawa bets.
I don't bet on guys who are most tipped. I talk about this all the time. It was part of the reason I didn't bet fucking Nico Echevarria.
I don't care about that fucking guy.
You don't care about anything that's relevant and that doesn't support your case.
You're such a golf mush, and you bet so many Asian people this week that I literally will not be surprised if tomorrow some kind of rule comes out where Asians can't play in the PGA.
Okay, very funny. So listen, this is in my honest opinion, this is very weird because Rory did some fuck shit last week. That wasn't a worry. Oh, who much worry? But there's no backpedaling. There's no backpedaling. I don't know what Hobie's talking about. There's no backpedaling. Sunday would fuck over in Asia with the women. I don't know what that means.
You read it out loud.
Well, I was trying to see if it made any sense whenever I say it out loud. Joe Smith, what are you doing over here in Twitter? Get your ass into Twitch or YouTube. I like Joe Smith. I love Asians too, Jeff. Yeah, I got nothing against Asians. I think Colin would pull out of the players for whatever conspiracy you're getting at. You don't think Colin would pull
I got to be honest. I don't think there's anything sketchy at all. Looks like he hurt his back.
After one hole and he's the most bet golfer?
Looks like he hurt his back, man. I watched it. It literally looked like he hurt his back. I don't know what else to say. But if you're implying that my prince, Colin Morikawa, is doing something dirty, I'm not here for that. You don't deserve Colin Morikawa.
Well,
he'll win again when you're not betting him.
Well, let's also give some glaze to quantitative eating.
No, you give some glaze to quantitative eating. You two should just get married. I know your wife's home. I'm sorry. Quantitative eating is truly the love of your life.
This is what it feels like to have one glazer in my corner. No, I got a handful. Luke Brainerd, Brinks, QE. Okay, but that's okay. The few, the proud. All right, the few and the proud. You've got more foxhole guys, but hold on. Here's another guy that knows ball. To be fair, thank you very much for being fair. You bet Morikawa every week, no matter what.
Irrelevant, completely irrelevant.
No.
How many times I bet Colin Morikawa is completely irrelevant. It's how many times you've done it and what happened to him the one time that you did it. What I do, irrelevant, not relevant, QE.
I have
0-1. Next
Colin
point.
Morikawa 100 times.
What's that?
I have probably bet Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, and it drove you to insanity. You were making fucking TikToks about it. You swore you were never going to do it again, and that's all the reason why you shouldn't. Still irrelevant. How many times I do it? What's QE's next point?
Brinks, I swear to God, don't play both sides. You get back in my
fucking
foxhole. I was
going to say, yeah. It's fine. I was going to let you have Brinks, even though I feel like, it's a split there.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of a split, but I'll take him. Your bet will likely be voided, so no financial loss. Now, my favorite troll, Hank Bardukas, is telling me that might not be the case.
I guarantee you it's not the case with the purple book, so Q&E's 0-2.
No, he's not 0-2.
0 for 2. Next.
Yeah, and I'm the dictator, QE. Yeah. Every individual should take responsibility for clicking their own buttons. Otherwise, ...
Yeah, you should take responsibility for what you did to Colin Morikawa. He's right there, 1-2.
Yep. All right. Fuck it. Fins up. Steak had it predetermined that he's going to bet Morikawa every week before golf even started. Correct. Yeah. Correct. Oh, Stex actually might be a Degen Foxhole guy. QE want to do stuff with each other's bottoms so badly. Oh, maybe not. Did we discuss Crod getting a bag from Jacksonville? Shake my head. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
Chris Rodriguez Jr. getting paid as much as Rico Dowdle somehow.
What?
Yeah. Chris Rodriguez got practically the same contract as Rico Dowdle from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Apparently, Liam Cohen and him were at Kentucky together, which I don't give a fuck about that.
That's crazy. Chris Rodriguez Jr. Also, I got a big problem with this. Guys, we don't need to give people nicknames until they fucking deserve them.
Crod is crazy.
Stop that.
Crazy. Yeah, Crod is crazy.
Stop that. I know we started calling Marquise Brown Hollywood Brown after he had like fucking one decent fucking stretch of 3 games. I'm like, stop it with the Hollywood.
No, Hollywood had his name. I think you forget that I think Hollywood had that nickname probably in high school, but C-Rod or Crod is absolutely crazy.
Hollywood Brown, I don't care what he did in Oklahoma. He didn't do shit. What did Devontae Smith won the Heisman, didn't he? Didn't Devontae Smith win the Heisman? People keep saying he's from Hollywood.
Hollywood Brown was awesome in college.
Yeah, there's awesome receivers all the time in college. All the time.
And then some of them have nicknames.
Okay, but when they go to the NFL, they got to earn that nickname. You're not Hollywood Brown in the NFL if you ain't doing
It's like saying don't call Johnny Manziel Johnny Football because he fucking sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't work.
While hold on, I think this is a good take. While Johnny Manziel is the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, sucking ass, he doesn't deserve to be called Johnny Football. What's wrong with that? I think it's a great take.
I think people are still calling him that.
C-Rod for Chris Rodriguez Jr. is absolutely insane.
It's hilarious.
Anyways, we do have a good show today. We have a lot to talk about. We have stuff to recap. But before we do, I wanted to give some. Did you want anything else about the Colin Morikawa thing? Because I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on too.
Jeff kind of
never bet him again.
By the way, Joel CP does not agree with me very often. Joel 0-2 and Joe just started. Do we fade a CBB?
No, Joel's good to have in here. He will give positive and negative pushback. We need that.
No, I don't have an issue with Bill. Actually, that one didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Nah, it's awesome nickname.
Yeah.
Bill's awesome nickname for somebody whose name is Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Like, what is Bill short for? William?
Yes.
And Richard short for Dick, right?
Yes.
Or no, Dick short for Richard.
Richard.
Dick short for Richard. Bill short for William. How did we get Bill from Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt? What's the backstory on that?
I don't know, but it's a nickname he had for a while too. I feel like, but that I don't know for sure.
Morikawa avoided, but I will say I want to make sure I'm clear with this. You're doing good on the videos. Like this accusation of me stupid, but you're doing good on the videos. I just want to give you some props because it's not easy.
Okay, I'll take it.
You could say thank you.
No.
Fine, don't say thank you. Fuck off. The little Bill Cosby cartoon. No, is that why? Bill Cosby? No, stop that. Bill is short for this is like old school Will Ferrell Saturday Night Live. Calling voids, I want Scotty. Yeah, I actually do want to get somebody live in here. I have Hideki, Xander, Minwoo. I will probably
I'm gonna see if I got voided real quick, and then I'm gonna bet somebody live right here on stream.
Who do you have again?
Henley, Fleetwood, Berger, Knapp.
Oh man, okay. I do like Henley. I want to go with chat. Let me know what you think. I want to go with Henley, Fitzpatrick, or Bobby Mack. That's what I want. No, why are you saying Justin Thomas? No. Shut the fuck up. Homa had an eagle. Fitz is starting hot. How hot are we talking? JT's splooging. JT's not winning. Bobby Mack is
Max Fraser, man, is 20-1.
Yeah, he's off to a good start.
Should I bet Fitz live?
Yeah, let's do it.
They did void me.
Good. So stop bitching.
Okay.
That's the other thing too. We got to stop with the wah complaining. Wah.
Hey, Chad, I just bet Matt Fitzpatrick live.
All right, I'm taking him.
No.
Shut the fuck up. Hold on.
Deck's on deck. Fitzy live.
Holy shit. Ricky Castillo is 3 under. I like this Ricky Castillo guy. I'm so mad I didn't have him last week. Hao Tung Lee.
You ain't never seen an agent you didn't like.
Hold on. I'm looking at the leaderboard. Hovland's 1 under through 4. Hao Tung. I actually have to throw $10 on Hao Tung.
Next, you'll be taking fucking Jackie Chan 100-1.
Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I can't find Fitzpatrick. I'm on sometimes. So I always fuck this up. Oh, here we go. Winner. So on Pickett, like where it shows you the best odds, that you don't have to open every single book and get carpal tunnel. I always forget you have to scroll over and go to the winners market because sometimes it'll just show you like the top 7. Oh no. Fitz just went from 33-1 to 29-1. Fuck.
Yeah, he was 29-1 for me.
All right. I'm going in right now.
The new feature with Pickett where you can cycle through the players you bet on is an insane feature. It's just crazy to see some of the things I've lost money on. John Kenzie Noel.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, isn't that Big Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm 0 for 5 betting him.
Look at Hovius, little fucker.
All 5 times I bet him to hit a homer.
Chad, Patrick Bogey next home, Chad. Fucking
pretty good Hovey impression. Pretty good. Yeah. I'm still pissed at you, but fucking pretty good Hovey impression.
I like Hovey's bit of just being on my ass no matter what I do. I still can't believe he wrote a novel about when I said SMU is going to skull fuck Syracuse, and he's like, steak.
Oh, anytime anyone calls you out for not standing on business, I'm on their side. That's fine.
Oh, shut up.
Big Christmas is an Oriole. Hey, maybe I bet him a few more times to hit home runs. I'm 0 for 5 lifetime.
Hey, shout out to Obi, by the way. What do you say?
Say that one more time, Goots, with your
say that one more time.
He's not going to be playing.
Oh, great.
Playing what? Like in the season?
At all.
Yeah.
Why isn't he playing?
He was just a cheap minor league signing. He's probably not going to make the roster.
Did any? But he was supposed to be a good prospect when
He
he
was
came
supposed to be, yeah, but he strikes out a lot. All he does is hit nukes. He hit that one good one in the playoffs, and now everyone thinks he's him. And he's got a funny nickname. So
I was gonna say the nickname might be what's really
Big Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, how did you just say it? Christmas?
Christmas.
Christmas? That's actually how my mom says Christmas. She said Christmas. Yeah, she doesn't say Christmas. She said
Would never have guessed.
Crimetry, oh, crimetry. That's what my mom says. Shout out my mom. She tunes in sometimes. Anyways, speaking of push-ups, did you listen to the Yap yesterday? I was tuning in while I was city biking around.
Yes.
Actually, I got a little bone to pick about Trent. Trent was jealous or some bullshit that I didn't chirp him in that rant that you clipped, by the way, which thank you. I still think an 8.4 is crazy. Like, what?
8.4 is such a good score, dude. Think of me like the way Portnoy scores pizza.
Okay, fine. If that's the disclaimer, then okay, because an 8.4 may as well. But that's kind of annoying sometimes because it's like, if your 8.4 is an A, when do you ever give like a 9.2? Never.
I mean, it would have to be cinematic for you to get in the nines.
Yeah.
Absolutely absurd.
There is one thing I do want to say. I can take chirps pretty well. It is totally okay if people chirp me for wearing a helmet when I city bike. Like, I know it's dorky. I do know it's dorky. But if your wife tells you like, hey, you're city biking everywhere while you're recording it, and you're biking with one hand and recording with another, which is not a very smart thing to do, but I do it anyway because for the hashtag content, and you guys can make fun of me for that, I'll wear a fucking helmet. Like, I'm not too cool for a helmet. But I want to make it clear, I have been city biking for probably 10 years. I have never worn a helmet up until this point. But where I'm going with this is, do you not find it a little bit funny that Biev and Trent and Rav make fun of riding a bike through New York City? You've ridden a bike through New York when you visited.
Yeah.
These guys are acting like it's a joke. I'll tell you right now, and again, I fuck with Biev all the time from being from a town with like 400 people. And I know New York City would spit him up or chew him up and spit him out in a second. But these motherfuckers talking shit about riding a bike through the city reminds me of like a high school athlete being like, I could hit a 99 mile an hour fucking pitch from Matthew Boyd. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like a guy who thinks that they could hit a fastball in the major leagues when they were good in high school. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean this in the literal nicest way possible because I think Trent's technically the boss around here. But if I give Trent 5 minutes on a New York city bike before he's concrete meat.
100%. Biev too, bro. Biev too.
Trent would be concrete meat the quickest.
I probably see more people in 30 seconds of my bike ride than Biev sees in a week.
You definitely see more people of culture than Biev.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, but it is so funny. I got this motherfucker in his basement with 6 TVs, and all he's bitching about is sucking down breast milk. And he's just like, oh, can you believe Degen's wearing a helmet, right? They called it a tricycle. That fucking e-bike does like 20 miles an hour, bro. I'm going through Midtown Manhattan next to fucking semi-trucks, cab doors fucking opening up. I'm telling you right now, this is just where, again, I'll take the chirps, but I got to hold people accountable. And I know Trent said he wanted chirps. I don't know if Biev does anymore. I'm going to leave Biev alone. But Rav can take it too. I think Rav would probably survive in New York a little bit longer. Also, I didn't know Jovan was a New York guy. Big W there. You guys would not last on a bike for 10 seconds riding this thing up and down. You wouldn't.
Yeah. I don't think it would go well.
It would not. It would go horribly.
It's very scary, and it's an extreme sport. And also, you're one of these people, but you just get yelled at the whole time. People are like yelling at you the whole time you're riding a bike in New York. People from the sidewalk, people riding bikes by you, people walking in the bike lane for some fucking reason. That's always happening. Always. And I get why you yell, but if you're just a tourist on a bike in New York City, you're just getting yelled at. Like it feels like you're at Cameron Indoor fucking playing against Duke. It's just straight crowd noise. That's a great way to put it. And just to be fair, I hate cyclists. Like, cyclists are assholes, and there's a lot of them in New York. I'm not a cyclist. That people. You're not a cyclist, but you are an asshole. Well, yes and no, but I'm a little bit different. Like, the cyclists, if they see someone in the bike lane, they'll aggressively bike next to them and be like, get out of the way. You know what I mean? Like, I'll try to avoid them. I've done it on the camera all the time. I ding them, I'll ding them. I'll be like, get out of the way, whatever, but the cyclists like are really, really mean.
anyways, I just had to say that. Let's talk about these push-ups. So
and then is that Trent on the Book It Sports thing right now saying I can ride a bike?
I'm not saying he can't ride a bike.
Yeah,
I'm
you
talking
can
about
ride a bike in Carrollton, fucking Texas.
Thank you, dude. That's what I'm saying. You can't ride a bike in New York City, bro. You actually should come do it for content. I would love to see Biev's fucking big tough guy ass up here on a bicycle through Midtown Manhattan. I really would.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Make sure you have your health insurance right before you come to New York.
No shit. No shit. I have had a couple of close calls for sure. But yes, again, my wife has never cared about having a helmet, and I have never cared about having a helmet. But just so people understand, when I'm riding the bike and streaming, that's when it gets pretty dangerous. Like I'm riding a bike and braking and dinging with one fucking hand. So I'll wear the helmet.
Just you're vocal. You're vocal on that thing. You really are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to be. So anyways, let's talk about the push-ups and let's get into some ball. We've got plenty of time. It's 10:29. We have a great day lined up. I'd love to get in the bag and I want to stay in the bag. And you know what? It just hit me. Everybody's kind of sleeping on that saying in getting in your bag. Nobody really says that.
I think I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Well, I know, but come on. You're also the guy that says everybody says eons. And I still have not heard anybody other than Book It say eons, but who throws around getting in our bag? Nobody does. So I've just literally made an executive decision right now on this stream. This is going to be our thing. We're getting in our bag. We're going to stay in our bag. If we're not in our bag, we're not in our bag. We'll make that clear. We're not in our bag. We're nowhere near our bag. We're getting close to our bag. But if we're in our bag, it's going to be known we're in our bag.
Okay.
Trent says it 50 times a day. Trent says everything, man. This motherfucker has claims like every fucking lingo. I can't take anything.
I'll say this. I want to give you want to give Trent a little more shit. Do you like when Trent says people have life on easy mode? Did you see his snowman rant yesterday about snowman having life on easy mode?
Well, I don't think snowman has life on easy mode. I think it's more so gambling on easy mode.
If you have gambling on the easy mode, you should probably have life on easy mode too. You're hitting all your bets.
Not necessarily. Well, your life could be a grind, but when you place bets, by the way, snowman got another fucking. Did you see that Washington -3.5? He got it in overtime and they won by 4.
That's what the fucking Trent rant was about.
Dude, I think Trent has legitimacy, and I know you don't have life on easy mode, but again, what is portrayed on social media, it would be easy for somebody to think that. And I've told you that. Nobody knows you own bars, bro. Nobody knows you have a job because you make fun about having been an unemployed scammer. I know, but I'm just letting you know, nobody thinks that, and that's on you. So and Snowman hitting bets the way he does, Cooper Flag put back, fucking Washington in overtime. I'm glad Snowman's hitting bets because I love Snowman, but I think there is legitimacy to what Trent is saying. So, you can go ahead.
The rant you just gave, even though you didn't see Trent's rant, very similar to Trent's rant.
But I'm not making a push for any of that. Just to be clear, I'm just saying I can get
very similar.
No, not true. I get why he's saying that. I'm not out here saying that.
Trent, you got to rant about MJ next. I want to rant about MJ.
What's the rant about MJ?
Easy mode. If you hit bets, you're on easy mode.
Well, that's where I said I think it's different. I don't think it's life is on easy mode, but if you're getting the bounces, that's what it is. If you're taking square plays and you're getting the bounces, I think that's what he is saying. You're gambling on easy mode. You think that's way off?
Like there's no bounces for Bam Adebayo. He went over by 60 points.
Oh, well that's just more so hilarious. I actually laughed. I think I heard him say, I couldn't imagine clicking a button on over 23.5 points, and he has it in the first quarter. And he was like, what is that like? I think it's kind of funny. You don't think it's funny?
I think it's absolutely hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were taking an issue with it.
No, I think it's fucking hilarious. I just want to know what you thought about easy mode. If you thought that was a fair gripe, or not to throw around this term, but is it loser talk to say someone else has on easy mode?
That's what you're getting at. Okay, I was wondering.
Just asking the question.
I don't know, because you're pretty good with your use of loser talk. You're too nice. You have an opinion, but you don't want to say.
No, I just gave you. I really wanted your opinion. I gave my opinion.
No, I don't think it's loser talk. I don't think it's loser talk. But I think it's an interesting point.
It's loser talk.
Oh, so you do have an opinion?
Yeah, I'm just scared to say it, so I'm whispering it into my microphone.
Yeah, but you don't think if somebody followed you, they'd think you have life on easy mode?
Yes,
You go to
I
courtside.
get it.
Okay,
yes.
well then what the fuck are you bitching about then?
I think saying it was more the snowman thing. I don't care about me being on easy mode. I was thinking because you hit bets, it's on easy mode. You know what I'm saying? But you're hitting
Yeah.
bet.
I would say Trent, and I think I'll give him some glaze in a little bit, but again, he did ask for this. He felt left out, so we didn't trip him. Yeah, so I'll give it to him. This is where I'll agree with you. I think it's more so funny. It's like the message, but who's the messenger? I think it's funny that Trent says anyone has life on easy mode when anytime you pull up fucking Book It Sports Twitch after his show, these guys are just sitting on couches fucking playing video games or ripping cards or watching sports, and that's what they get to do for a living. Like,
yeah, and then when he's not doing that, he's golfing somewhere beautiful.
Yeah, that's
hitting fucking bajillion-dollar houses with golf balls.
Yeah, like Trent's got it pretty fucking good. But I always give him credit. I've always given him credit. And he said, I'll never get Jeff Sunday glaze. I've glazed this motherfucker since day one. I've been a Trent defender. I've gone to battle with some people. I probably lost followers over defending Trent. He earned it. Like, he did this. Everybody thinks it's so easy. It's not. He put himself out there. He made the fucking stories, and that's not easy. This shit sucks. We're in the content game. It's fucking exhausting. So Trent did a good job.
I got this guy on Twitter. He calls me Trent Jr. He chirps every losing bet I have. Every losing bet. I actually went to his replies and just checked. He only replies to me and Trent, and it's only about me or Trent. It's you. Oh, since fucking you had Trent Jr. join Book It, you guys can't hit a bet. Oh, look, you and Trent Jr. are on the same fucking side. I mean, it's his whole thing. He doesn't comment on any other stuff. It's not like he mixes it up with other cappers or other sports accounts. Just straight up Book It with Trent, and Stake Friend. Trent and Trent Jr. and he comments on Book It, lick my locks. That's his name.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I think the insult, like, I like to keep trolls around. I have started blocking the haters. Oh my God, there was some guy who was defending Biev. I think his burner was like Peter Millar, but it was Meter Pilar. Let me tell you, these fucking
that's Biev. That's Biev's burner.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Meter Pilar is Biev's burner.
Are you being 100% serious?
Yep.
That was Biev's burner?
Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking with me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he was commenting on his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I sent Biev. I said, who is this? And Biev said, that's a first-time commenter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I muted him. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, he said something along the lines of, I don't know, it was a terrible chirp, but are you fucking with me?
No.
Is he going to be mad that you just said that?
Potentially. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
How many burners does Biev have, do you think?
I don't know, but that's definitely one.
Okay. Are you fucking with me?
No.
Yeah, you are. Somebody said I'm gullible. It's not. You're an idiot. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can't. How am I supposed to pay attention or listen to anything you say when you fuck with me like that? How am I supposed to do that?
Oh my God, that was so easy. That was like taking fucking Morikawa bets from a baby. God, that was easy. That was fucking easy. Life on easy mode, dude. Being your fucking co-host. Just kidding. That's not easy mode.
No.
No, it is actually. Being your co-host actually is life on easy mode.
Yeah,
I'll glaze you a little bit.
Up.
You carry the hell out of a conversation.
I could talk for an hour and 58 minutes. You could just sit there and nod your head if you really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
100%. I'll give you that. Being your co-host, life on easy mode.
But I will say I have made it pretty clear, because doing it for like the first year and a half by yourself was cool and it was fun and exciting. There's no way I could keep doing this every day by myself. So I could not do it without you by my side.
Yeah. I did 15 minutes of board review without you, and I literally think to myself, like, how the fuck did Jeff do this for 2 years?
I don't know, but we had a good time. Shout out to the OGs. By the way, Fat Girls is just nowhere to be seen anywhere. So I'll give Hovey credit for that. Hovey's been, I'm pretty sure, like a day one guy, and he's always in here. And there's some other guys too, just not to name, but I fuck with Hovey a lot, so I want to give him credit.
Listen to this.
What?
The one and only Casper, 155 stream streak.
Wow. Oh wait, no, I'm not done. I actually want to glaze Trent. Let's talk these push-ups and let's get into the bag. Good to see Guy in Cornfield's in here. Guy in Cornfield Sunday, big night. We'll see where LIU is. and then we'll chat. Trent, they did push-ups yesterday.
Mhm.
Trent did 10.
Yeah, 30% increase.
Yeah, good job.
Really
good
Really
job. I don't think he could do 7 by the Super Bowl. He did 10. I'm not even kidding. Trent's losing weight. He's locked in. He's not fucking ripping the chop every day.
Not ripping the chop.
And we actually saw, so it's not even that you have to wonder if it's bullshit. We actually saw him improve on his push-ups. I'm very proud of him. It's a good job.
This is why we have guys like Crutch Bets in here, because it's not a 30% increase. I'm wrong. It's a 45% increase.
Yeah, you are wrong, because half of 7 is 3.5.
Yeah, I don't need you to correct me after Crutch already did it. Crutch already did it.
Yeah, well, good job. Good job, Trent.
Wrong. Just say Crutch was right. Good job, Trent.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you.
I thought they were all impressive. Biev was impressive.
Oh, yeah. No, hold on. I'm not done. Biev was impressive, but I'm not surprised by Biev, because when I first came across Biev, I thought he was a twig, like straight up twig. And maybe he was, or maybe I was just way off. But when I saw him in person before he played basketball, I was like, this motherfucker put some muscle on. And I don't know what he was doing differently. I don't know if he just changed his workout or started to work out at all. But he played college basketball, so he's always been in pretty good physical shape. Dropping down and doing 50 push-ups yesterday was very impressive. I didn't see it, but I was listening. I was legitimately on the city bike going uptown. But Rav, I think, was a little disappointing. Hovey claims he did 39 push-ups, which I believe, because Hovey's got little arms. But I'm sorry, short arms. Little is maybe a little disrespectful. But short arms. I have short arms too. But Hovey doing 39, I'll believe it. Rav only did 30.
I thought Rav did 40, and I thought that's pretty good.
Rav did 40 push-ups?
I thought so, but maybe I'm wrong about that. I thought he did 40.
You don't fucking know shit. You don't know who Biev's burner is. You don't know what fucking 45% of 7 is. You don't know how many fucking push-ups Rav did.
I took you down a dark road.
Rav did 37, and you're over here saying you thought he did fucking 40. Jesus Christ.
All right, how many can you do? Let's set over-unders for each of us.
Well, I said this, I think, a week or two ago. My workouts lately, and for no particular reason, I'm going to go back to F45, which are very good, but I'm only doing this a couple days a week. I go to the gym probably 5 days a week. I've always enjoyed working out. I love working out. I never work out my legs, but my legs have started to get a little tone. I've been doing the incline walk on the treadmill. I take stairs all the time. But for the past 2 weeks, I have just been doing 100 push-ups and 100 squats. Now, I cannot do 100 push-ups consecutively, but what I typically do is 35, 25, 15, 15, 10. I think that math adds up. 35, 25, 15, 15, 10. You okay? You got somebody at your door or something?
Yeah, I'm making sure it's good. I'm still listening. Go ahead.
All right. But I will say, this is where I wanted to push back a little bit with Biev. He said the average person should be able to do 50 push-ups. I think that is way off.
You think that's a lot?
Yeah.
I think that's a shit ton.
Yeah. And this is where I always push back. Biev knows ball, but when he tries to talk about anything else, he's just totally wrong on this. So don't come out of listening to what Biev said the average person should be able to do in push-ups. Now, Biev gets credit for doing 50. I think the average person can do about 30 to 35 push-ups. The average in shape person,
I think the average in shape person, it's a tough thing to say.
Sure.
The average in shape person can do more than that. The average person cannot do 30 push-ups, dude. They really can't.
Well, to be fair to Biev, I do think he also said the average person that goes to the gym.
Yeah.
I still don't think your average person that goes to the gym can just drop down and do 50 push-ups.
No, I don't think so either. No,
you misheard it. He said the average in shape person works out. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I just added that.
So let's
don't agree.
Don't
agree.
Set our over-unders, and then when are we going to do it?
Well, I did 40 this morning. I know I can do 40.
Okay.
Could I crank out an extra 10? Maybe. I don't know. It'd be pretty tough. I think I can do 45. So if you wanted to set the line at 44 and a half, I will tell you straight up, I have no reason to lie about this. I did 40 push-ups, but when I got to 40, it was hurting. I was burning. So that's when it comes to my chest spasming, and it's you just keep pushing through and you push through. That next 5 would be pretty tough.
I'll say this, man. I want to give you shit and take the under and say you can't do it. The problem is, and I'm one of the very few people that knows this, you love push-ups.
Yeah.
You love push-ups. You love push-ups more than anyone I know. I'm not even joking. You will be in a hotel room getting ready, and you'll literally say, I'm going to do a bunch of push-ups and then go shower. Or, yeah, I'll be – give me 5 minutes. I'm going to do a bunch of push-ups. Or the middle of gambling in a game, you're saying, I'm fucking hyped up. I'm going to drop down and do 25 push-ups. You really love push-ups. And you're pretty good at them. You do have short arms. I have pretty short arms as well. I can't take the under. I think a lot of people will probably take the under. Like the under would seem – like a good play at 44.5. I thought you're going to set your line a little lower. I respect it.
Thank you. That is a respectable thing to do, because I think if anybody was to set a line just by looking at me, they might set it at like 36.5, 38.5, probably getting to 40. So I feel like at least I'm doing the honorable thing here and telling you, like, doing 45 without stopping would be hard. Like I that is where just doing those 40 today, like I did it. I didn't like, on the last one, but those next 5 would be really tough. I do love push-ups. I love push. If anybody knows this, Sean Taylor, one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time, like never lifted weights. He did 100 push-ups, or no, he did not 100, but like he did push-ups, he did sit-ups, and I think he did pull-ups. Pull-ups I cannot do. Pull-ups I cannot. I can probably do like 2.
Yeah.
Those are fucking tough.
Yeah, I don't know if people built like us are meant for that many pull-ups.
Yeah, see, 36.5 would be a horrible line, and it should get steamed up like 3 easily. People forget Jeff was a nose tackle. People also forget, I have told you this, I think you mentioned as well, or somebody mentioned, Biev maybe, about bench pressing. I used to be a demon at bench pressing, like 315. I was tied the strongest, T1 with the tight end on my team in high school, 185, 27 reps, and he had long arms, so he was like much stronger than me. I have the short arm advantage, but I have that strength. You're a big guy, so you look strong, but I think you also back it up. Like you can lift a lot.
Bench press would be the number one thing I put myself.
But I never thought of you as a big push-up guy.
I'm not. I think I can get 50 though. I think I can do 50.
I don't know if you can.
Well, I'll do it today because I didn't do a bunch of push-ups. So today I'll film myself. If it's really fucking embarrassing, I'm not posting it.
No, I don't think you should film yourself. I think you should just do it, and we'll take your word.
I'm filming myself. I don't want to be the guy who says he did something that there's no proof of.
Okay. Oh, you're saying if you do knock out 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I want there to be proof.
Push-ups are for tough, bigger folks. Yeah. I mean, look, like real strength, in my opinion, pull-ups. Like that is where I am lacking significantly. But like shoulders, triceps, chest, and everything like that, I think that comes into play for push-ups. So if you're in short arms helps tremendously. Yeah. Just start with 30-second hangs on the bar. Really?
See a lot of people do that.
Well, they're not for little people, in my opinion, but I do think they're for like light people. And I'm heavy. That's the other thing too. And I'm not proud of this, but at like 38, I'm not in great shape. I'm in bad shape. And it really, it's not for lack of exercising. It's 90% of it is diet. And I just been eating like shit,
Yeah.
It's not even eating that poorly. Like I'm not eating fucking, cheeseburgers and chicken tenders every night, but like I'm not eating well enough, if that makes sense. You really have to.
Makes perfect sense. Okay. I think that was more than enough push-up talk.
All right. Yeah. Let's get into the board. First and foremost, let's talk about yesterday real quick, Steak.
Yes.
Yesterday was such a grind. Also, on top of it, I was busy and I was working, and every opportunity I got, I love to just check my picket and see what was going on. Started the day 1-4, clawed back tremendously. Delaware State +2.5 in overtime. Missouri State. How about dog of the day? Ole Miss. Transparency, I totally forgot to bet the money line, which I'm very, very upset about. And if you want to clown me for that, that's not going to happen again, because our dogs of the day I'm going to put money behind. This isn't like soft.
I parlayed both. Obviously, mine didn't come through. I parlayed both of them. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah. Well, I did bet Pitt 2 games 2 days ago. People saw that. But I bet Ole Miss on the spread. I told myself to add the money line, and I just totally forgot. Hand up for transparency. My bad. That will not be a reoccurrence. It was always BYU. Always BYU. It was never Boston, unfortunately. It was never New Mexico. It was always under Wake Forest team total. Shout out to whoever got in their bag in here when we were talking about liking Clemson and fading Wake Forest off of their big offensive performance. That was the way to play it. However, Clemson did cover the spread, but
no, both ways were the way to play it.
Sure,
Clemson was the way to play it. Yeah.
It was never New Mexico State. I took them +4.5 against Sam Houston. Steak, kudos to you. McNeese, I think you were kind of the one to lean into this. McNeese -3, won by 17. Love that. How about the under? SMU, Louisville. I said it was the nastiest bet in the board button to press yesterday. Under 163, 62, 58. My God, I wish they could all be that easy. Auburn pulled away from Mississippi State. I was a little bit worried about nobody liking Auburn. Went with the under on that one. It was never Arizona State. Pitt, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was a little fluke shit towards the end. There was like a flagrant foul or some bullshit. 9.5. They lost by 10. How about Iowa? The most surgical call that I had yesterday. And Kentucky first half -4.5, up 6. Guy hits a 3 at the buzzer on LSU. That was absolutely brutal. Any takeaways on your end from your card stake?
Takeaways from the day. Kentucky sucks. I don't think they had any
good call on that. You liked LSU. Good call on that.
I want to fade him again. McNeese is March. It's just that simple. McNeese is March. Louisville stinks. I know there was no Michael Brown. They probably didn't have any business winning that game. The game of the day that was just absolutely insane was UCF Cincinnati. Did you see that?
Sure did. Almost took Cincinnati. I stopped at the very, very last second because I liked them. They were on my list. They were on my strong leans.
And real quick, X Miguel 162, 5 subs, W, and Ball Talk, our boy Ball Talk, 2 community subs, huge W. Thank you. We got a hype train up and moving, and a lot of watch streaks out there. Chris Pipkin, John Q. I already said the only Casper. W to the boys.
Big W's. Thank you for recognizing that. I do have to take a quick piss here in a few minutes, by the way. X Miguel, great job. By the way, Ball Talk, I think I saw him say something about getting laid off after 10 years at his job. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Appreciate you still giving out some subs. Degen, I'm calling you Degen no matter what. Love you. That is totally okay. I'm not going to be, I think it's kind of annoying. No offense to people who are like, you want your name to be pronounced correctly or you want to be called a certain thing. I don't give 2 fucks. This was more so of a branding thing because the degenerate's a bad word in the gambling space. Still rocking the hoodie. Shout out to everybody else who got a hoodie. Degen is totally fine. All right. We got 10 minutes.
Before talking about peeing or anything, let's do the 2 11, 30, and 11 games, and then you can go pee. I'll keep going.
All right. Got to pee really bad.
All right. Miami of Ohio, -7.5.
Taking
over under 161.
Taking Miami.
Yeah, I kind of think that's the move, right? Let's see what happened last time they played Mass.
Yep.
They played at UMass on February 17th. They were
I gotta get that in right now.
2.5 point favorites. 7.5 on a neutral. You want to bet it? You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm not like you, bro. I'm not in here giving you fake news about burners. I'm not in here giving you fake percentages on the number 7. I'm fucking you stand on business. Yeah, I'm fucking standing on business. All right,
You're definitely not like me. I 100% agree. I have a golf outright this year.
You do have that.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I know. What am I gonna do with that? On the black and gold book, 7.5.
I'm going to post this play, guys. I'm going
to post it too. We got to let the people know. I'm so ready to scratch and claw today. I'm so ready. Yesterday was a busy day for me corp-wise. Tomorrow's a busy day corp-wise. But today, you know what I'm doing? Steak. You know what I'm doing today? Come on.
What are you doing today? You are watching basketball. You are getting in your bag.
Yes, let's fucking go. Getting in the bag. Yeah. Do we have a soundboard in here? Do we have something where I can go like, bam, 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 bam?
This. Not as good as what they got on the app, dude. The app got the good shit.
Exactly. No, I don't want that. Okay. We are getting in our bag. All right. Miami of Ohio. Please hold. Shit.
I'm gonna post it. I got
Wait a minute.
I'm not waiting a minute. I'm not waiting a minute.
Not you. You shut the fuck up and tell me you're going to post it one more time.
I already did post it. So now I'll say I have posted it. It's been posted.
They just dropped to 6.5.
Yeah, that gong is crazy given who you bet to win the golf tournament.
Crazy, man.
Thank you, Xfinity, for getting the job.
All right. Fordham, 6.5. Against George Washington. I have a new rule. I don't bet on schools that are named after former presidents because they don't treat me well.
Which schools would that be? George Washington
and Bill Clinton. I'm just kidding. No, there's another one.
So you just dump it on George Washington?
No, there's another one. Isn't there another one? Isn't there?
I think so. James Madison. James Madison's the president.
I love
right?
James Madison. Yeah,
Rob went to college, boy. Rob
isn't there like a there's got to be another one. Is there another one? Abella Lincoln Tech.
There's any John Adams University.
Is Abella Lincoln Tech a real thing? Shut up. Okay, hold on. That was stupid. That was stupid. There's another one. Abe Lincoln Tech is crazy. George Mason isn't a president.
Over Cleveland A&M.
I know. Grover Cleveland is a good one. Yeah. Hoover. No. Abella Danger University. I knew that.
Alvin Coolidge College.
Yeah. You're good. Wait, hold on. What happened to Matt Fitzpatrick?
I think the second me and you bet him, he went from plus 2,500 to plus 5,900.
So you mushed him. Got it. All right.
We bet it already.
About George W.
Update.
I really got to pee. So talk.
Go ahead. Go pee. Go pee.
No. Let me post this real quick.
You don't need to tell me you're posting it.
I understand that, but I just want to make sure you and I are on the same page here because this is where the Miami of Ohio. I'm going to say as the Black-Eyed Peas once famously said.
Let's get it started. Let's go.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Let's get it started. Hold on. Should I do all caps? Let's get it started.
No, it's really good. That's a bar.
Baltic says above you. In here. Ooh. In here. That's good. Should I do in here?
And you should do in he.
In he. That's good. I like
that. No, you shouldn't. Sorry. That's bad.
Here.
You should just do let's get it started.
All right. As the Black Eyed Peas once famously said, ... Let's get it started.
Yep, perfect.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Goodbye. Unbelievable. All right, it's perfect time to talk about the school that is named after the president, George Washington versus Fordham at 11:30. Both teams are 17 and 14. Both teams 15 and 15 or 15 and 13 against the spread. There is not a lot of difference except Fordham in their last 10 has been covering spreads and George Washington has not. Fordham is plus 6.5. Does that make any sense to anyone? The fuck am I looking at? Fordham won their last game against University of Rhode Island. They've won 5 out of 7 games. Let's look for the last game between these two teams. Fordham played at George Washington as 11.5-point favorites, and they won by 14 as 11.5-point favorites. Why are we betting on Fordham? We're not, Slack Packs. I think we might be betting on George Washington. Over-under in that game was 150.5. I think that was the only time these two teams played this year. It is. So for everyone keeping up, January 31st, Fordham played at George Washington, 11.5-point favorites. They won by 14. The game went under 150.5. Today, the game is at 141. Danny, I'll do that with you. Okay. Anybody in the chat have anything against me saying it's George Washington? Is there anybody who likes Fordham? So I think it might be a George Washington fuckfest. George Washington minus 6.5. I'm betting that. So far, I like both the favorites, which scares me. Thank you, Danny. I needed that. Oh, here's a good one that DJ will want to talk about when he gets back, but I don't care. Iowa, Ohio State at noon. Ohio State, much improved. 6-4 last 10, 7-3 against the spread. Iowa, can't really figure them out. They absolutely hooked me on a cover yesterday. Just disgusting shit. I had a minus 12. They won by 11. Maryland got a steal with like 30 seconds left for no reason at all. It was absolutely brutal. But I kind of like them again. Got to be honest. Sort of like Iowa, Jeff.
It's a funny joke here. Did you hear about the girls at Fordham U? I can't afford them. You? Not bad.
I would have totally missed that because I'm so fucking locked in.
Oh yeah, the one time you don't fucking read the chat. I bet if the snack said, "Oh, Who goes to dictator you? Jeff Sunday.
Your Snacks impression is not as good as your Biev and Rad.
You know what I like about Snacks? Sometimes he's like very direct. Like sometimes I don't like Snacks. Like that's how. Like I'm that way with some of my friends. Like you
are that way with your friends. I like Snacks all the time. You
like everybody all the time. You like that's that movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. Steak is like fucking. I like everyone everywhere all at once all the time. Nobody can do anything fucking wrong. What are you doing with your like weird like little fucking?
I don't know that.
Why nobody? Is that
a real movie? Is that a real movie?
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah.
Who's in it?
You would not know, but it's a lot of Asians. All right, I know. So go ahead, have fun. I open as fave. Yeah, fuck movie is that? It's good. What's up, bad guy Jim? Steak is chill. Jeff Sunday is a tweak. What does that mean? Tweak. Anyways, we'll move on. Good movie. You want a good movie with Asians in it, by the way? Parasite. You ever seen Parasite?
Don't think so.
I think that was movie of the year and best director of the year, and I know because cashed it 2-unit POD.
You want a good show with Asians in it?
Yep.
Squid Games.
No, I've already seen that.
No.
I didn't watch
Squid Games 2?
No.
Okay.
Was it good?
No, not at all.
Yeah, you just kind of have a feeling when like something comes out. Like I remember people were talking about like Gladiator 2. It's like, bro, I could tell you Gladiator 2 is gonna fucking suck. Anyways, what did you do with Ohio State? I have to know because I am an Ohio State Buckeye. I hope Biev is listening. He's probably not listening, and I will give Biev credit. I think he has actual things to do. He said that at once. I'm like, what are you doing? You're shoveling your fucking driveway or mowing your lawn. Fucking put an AirPod in and listen to us talk. I'm an Ohio State guy. I am. I think this team's got a look, and I'm going to bet on it. Did you like them, yes or no?
I like Iowa today.
All right. I think that's a shit wager.
Okay. Well, it looks like your Buckeyes went dog to faith. So at least when you lose your bet today, you at least can say, well, they went dog to faith.
Yeah, that's a pro CLV cash it. But I didn't get him as a dog, so we had a team go dog to fave. Missouri State actually two games ago went dog to fave. They were losing the whole time against FIU and they won, I think.
Okay.
You know what? This Ohio State Iowa could be an under game. Let's move on. What did you say about NC State Virginia?
Said absolutely nothing.
Did you try?
No, I only talked about Ohio State Iowa, and then you came back.
Okay.
I also talked George Washington Fordham.
Oh, you did do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Iowa just clapped Ohio State when Ohio State wasn't healthy, looked awful. Yeah, I'm almost wondering, should Ohio State be a favorite or no? Like, should they have been the favorite? And that's why the Sharps moved them to a favorite. And almost, is it weird that the odds makers made Iowa a favorite?
That's sort of where I'm at with it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And I don't want to bet Ohio State because I don't want to fucking Biev in my ear telling me I killed him. So what did you in GTA? What did you like in the Fordham game?
I learned from watching another streamer that if you don't want to say in GTA, you can say in the game, of course. In the game, of course.
Wait, all right, hold on.
Joey Dumps told me that actually.
So
I want to kill myself in the game, of course.
Stupid.
You don't like it?
No, not at all.
In the game? What about in the game? I want to kill myself in game.
That makes me think of EA Sports. It's in the game,
which is fucking awesome.
It's not awesome. You're such a fucking Gen Z idiot. You call
God.
yourself
EA
an
Sports. It's in the game. Is one of the best sounds ever.
Leave it alone. We're not bringing it in here to excuse us.
You may not, but I may.
That's stupid. So stupid. Anyways, let's keep moving. Come on, we're getting too.
Yeah, this was the guy, Toledo. This was the guy they were telling me about.
What?
Burnt Peanut was his name. That's what my friends were telling me about.
Who's Burnt Peanut?
I don't fucking know, but he said apparently he's really funny. He's hilarious. He says in the game, of course, or in game, of course.
Hate it. But people like Burnt Peanut?
It seems like he's the top streamer right now.
Okay. He's a top streamer. But is he like a fucking douchey streamer?
I think he's a peanut.
No, he's not an.
I think so.
Oh, is he AI?
See, look,
Don't
so
do this. Don't do this.
subs.
Don't do this. Don't do the how do you not know Peanut? I didn't know who Sketch was when we saw Sketch in fucking Detroit.
That's true. You did not know who Sketch was, but Joey Dumps did, and Time of J did.
Oh, he uses a filter.
Yeah, he's a peanut.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
You might like him. You might like him.
Okay, I'll listen. I'll give everyone a chance, but I can already tell sometimes, like we hooping that too spazzy for me.
I never try to get you to do that, but if Time
No,
of
I know.
J and Joey Dumps like someone, they're probably funny.
Joey Dumps and Time of J are funny human beings, and I like them, but I do question a little bit of their judgment sometimes because I think they might like stupid humor, which I'm not. That's not really my thing as much anymore, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like streamer humor is tough for me to like.
Okay.
It's tough.
Totally fine. All right, let's get on to this. So we got Virginia, NC State. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, it is a good game. No, I don't take it the wrong way, Dumps. You know I love you and I think you're hilarious. I don't know that I'm gonna like the streamer humor. I'm just being honest with you.
Thanks for being honest.
You're welcome. I think 7 short.
I lean George Washington, Austin. I think it's more than a lean. I think I like it. I think 7 short too. I really don't want to fade this Virginia team.
You can't do that. You can't say it's more than a lean. I think I like it and then not bet it. So are you betting it or not?
No, it's more than a lean. I'm going to bet it.
Okay. There you go. There you go. No, I'm not too mature for fun. Virginia 7 total 150. NC State squeaks by with a 10-point victory. You know, someone did point it out yesterday, and I pick and choose on the teams that get into the conference tournament and have a fresh restart. NC State was one of those teams. I said, no, fuck them. I'm going to fade them. They ended the year really poorly. Could this be a team, Steak? Could this be a team?
So here's what I came up with, because I kind of had the same thought. Wouldn't it be funny if a team that lost 6 out of 7 games comes in and runs through the ACC tournament? And I think the reason a lot of us are thinking that might be because they just did this with DJ Burns. They just did the same exact thing. I don't think they were even on the bubble when they entered the ACC tournament that year. Then they won the tournament, made the tournament, and made the Elite Eight, if I'm not mistaken. And so there's something about that, and the fact that I really like Ryan Odom in Virginia that's spooking me off, but kind of think NC State's the right side here.
I'm with you. Just for the sake of conversation, it should be noted that Virginia and NC State played on February 24th in Virginia. They were 6.5-point favorites. I bet on NC State that game. Horrendous wager. Virginia won by 30. After that game, they failed to cover. 10.5 dogs against Duke, 13.5 favorites against Wake, 11.5 favorites against Vatech. Close wins for the last 2. Now they're on a neutral. So I guess you could say the line seems to be about correct. Nothing weird there. Ryan Kenny, 110 stream streak. Did you call out Tasty's Nuts for giving out 5 subs?
No.
Tasty's Nuts, bro. While we were talking about peanuts. Come on, man. How about nobody in the chat hold us accountable for that? I hope you're still here. Tasty's Nuts, 5 subs. Bang. Also, J Dumps resubbing as well. Love that. We got 175 people in Twitch. Make sure you're following the page. 85 in the Book It Sports YouTube channel. Like and sub. We're ready to roll. Let's do it.
Just want to say, there's one interesting thing. Okay. Virginia's been really good. They're 9-1 in their last 10, but they're 3-7 against the spread. So they're winning and not covering. Do you remember the team we said that about yesterday?
Fuck, I love when you do this, but I
it's okay if you don't remember, because I'm going to tell you it was Liberty Bibberty. Liberty Bibberty had been really good winning games, but not covering, and Liberty Bibberty lost. Like NC State is doing something for me. Just a little bit of movement down there.
Okay, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you take NC State, I think you have to take the money line too.
Yeah, I know. I think I do too.
This game's at noon. We have some time. Bro, I'm with you. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay. I'm writing that down.
Dude, the under's interesting. You got NC State just put up 98 like Boston Sports Store did. Gave up 88. Last time they played, Virginia had 90 in this game. So the under's interesting. I think it might just sack up and press NC State.
I think that I will press it as well. I'm kind of with you. It could be a little like Clemson Wake Forest-ish in terms of the game being low scoring. Yeah. Okay. We can move on. I think I'm going to play West Virginia. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with my brain sometimes? I'm going to play NC State. Let's keep moving. I'm excited. I'm so excited to gamble today, and I love responsibly, of course. And I'm not a college basketball guy, but I know people make fun of guys like me on Twitter. It's like, oh, you don't watch college basketball all year. Now you're watching. I don't give a fuck. Smokey. All right. If you've never seen Friday, watch Friday. Anyways, Providence, 11.5 against St. John's. Going to be a rowdy game here. I'm not going to this game. BK is going to be boots on ground. Probably going to be a lot of fun. St. John's, 11.5 point favorites. Total is 158.5. This is the game again. I asked Fanta, what game would you go to if you go to one today for the quarterfinals, 4 games in the Garden? He said it would be this one. He said Providence also, out of all the teams that played yesterday, Providence is the team that could beat anybody in the tournament. Is Providence a live dog today against 25-6 St. John's? Steak?
Not sure. Really hate the Big East. St. John's responded okay after that miserable loss to UConn. Nothing like really worth betting home about, but they're 9-1 in their last 10, 6-4 against the spread. 11.5 feels exactly right. I do feel like people love betting the Johnnies in the Garden. Do I want to fade it? Not really. Last time they played, let's look at the last time these two teams played. It was pretty recently. Yep, at Providence. St. John's at Providence on Valentine's Day. Over-under was 167.5. Today it is 158.5. 9-point adjustment.
Okay.
I will not be betting this.
Nope. I'm with you. Nothing for me. I remember last year St. John's was known for having a really good defense. That's not really the case this year, or it is?
I don't really think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay. I was going to say maybe a first half under. Yep. Danny, Phantom Live says NC State, let's go responsibly. Love that, Danny. Yep. Providence coach fired, I believe also. When was Providence coaches fired?
Don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't either. All right. More offense this year, more push and play. Got it. Johnny's going to score 100. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving. Nothing there. No need to keep harping on it. Here we go.
This game fucks.
Dude. This game fucks unresponsibly. How about that? Iowa State 5.5 against Texas Tech. I'm a Texas Tech guy. I did sprinkle on them to win it all. They're probably not going to. But here's the problem, Steak. Big problem. Let me tell you what it is. Oh, I didn't. Did you say you didn't say yeah? Did you nod? Oh, okay. I can't tell sometimes with you. Iowa State is always that team every year where it's like going into the big dance. You're like, 20, 25-1. Let me take a little shot on them, blah, 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 blah. And they never do fuck shit. Okay. They never, ever, ever do anything. But, and I don't know this, I don't have the data in front of me. Maybe somebody can pull it up. There is always usually that team, I feel like, that you want to believe in the big dance to do something that ends up flaming out and doing nothing, but causes a little ruckus in the conference tournament. And I'm just wondering, I'm not trying to be a prisoner of the moment, but I am just wondering, Iowa State, what they did yesterday to Arizona State was insane. I mean, there should be a criminal investigation opened up. I think Arizona State had 10 points through about 16 minutes, or maybe they had 10 points at halftime.
Yeah, it was insane.
That's crazy. They're up. They're out for blood. They're out to make a statement. They know everybody's written them off. And now, on top of that, they're out for revenge because Texas Tech beat them outright in Iowa State. So as much as I want to be a Texas Tech guy today, I'm having a really tough time. Total's 143.5.
Don't you think this revenge is so obvious?
I do, but is this a bounce back spot we want to fade?
I think it's the world's most obvious revenge spot I've ever seen. It was their only home loss of the year, Iowa State. Their only home loss of the year was to Texas Tech without JT Toppin. Huge win. You know what Texas Tech done after that? Lost at home to TCU and then lost to BYU.
Yeah.
Talk about an obvious revenge spot.
Mm-hmm. The concern.
If you won't take Texas Tech, I will.
Okay. I'll just say this. We've been doing this for 4 years we've been sharing our thoughts, sharing our experiences and what we've learned, right? And I do recall maybe 2 or 3 college basketball seasons ago, we were applying what are the systems and the strategies that worked in the regular season in the tournaments, and it wasn't working. So I am just nervous of like this was working for us this year, fading those bounce back spots and fading obvious revenge spots. And I'm just worried now it's conference. It's kind of like a new season a little bit. So I don't know if those are going to work. Otherwise, I am totally with you.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine.
I'm probably going to sit this one out. Yep.
I think I'm going to take Texas Tech.
Yep. What's up, Caden Lynch? How you doing? Holy shit. Is that Landon? What is that actually Prime?
No idea.
Is that Biev's burner? What happened to Prime? I feel like Prime, I don't know if fell off is the right word, but he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's kind of weird?
No, I don't think it's weird at all. I think he owes 7,000 different bookies money.
Oh.
When you do that, you got to lay low. The mafia might be looking for him.
Oh. I thought it was because he was a diehard Oklahoma guy, and then he sold his soul and went to Oklahoma State, and he was like, I can't really show my face around here.
It's possible, yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll keep moving. 12:30. Good God, what a day. Missouri, or as some people say, Missouri. All right.
And some people say Mizzou.
Yeah, but not the real ones. So Missouri, 3.5-point dogs against Kentucky, who you claim are frauds and are hot, stinky doo-doo. And I'm with you. But the problem, Steak, is I've tried to put my money against Kentucky, and I have failed 3 times. Once I was sitting right next to you in a candlelight dinner sharing our charcuterie board, and Tennessee fucking blew it. I'll do it. You got to tell me, though. Are we betting
this is simple click. Stand on business. I'm taking Mizzou. Fuck Kentucky. Kentucky. Kentucky's trash.
Done.
Kentucky's trash. This year's Kentucky team is trash. Give me Mizzou. Mizzou probably wins this one outright.
By the way, just a heads up, Miami of Ohio was down 13-11. Hopefully they're just getting off to a slow start here. All right, Missouri, easy click, total 149.5. All right, go to the next game at 1:30.
Oh, wait, Toledo. Hold on. Let's look at what Meraki said. That's interesting. You don't see that very often.
What happened?
I'm going to look at what.
143 regular season score, now total 148. Okay, hold on. Let's see what the movement is on that.
I'm looking. There it is. No, 151 was the game between Missouri and Kentucky. If that's what you're talking about, I think. I'm showing 151. And it went under. They scored 141. No read. Yeah, no read on the total.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, they scored it. Got it. Okay, I get what you're saying.
I am seeing that this open 148 has been bet up to 148.5. No real movement otherwise.
I'm showing it at 149.5.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Do we want to talk Toledo, Bowling Green State? The S is silent. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. So, I don't know. Line looks right. Both teams got a similar record. I don't really know what they've done up until this point. I don't have a whole lot of opinions on this. Toledo opened a 1-point favorite. They're sitting around 1.5. Total has been slammed down. 154 was the opener, down to 150 across the board pretty much. So I'll let you take it away if you got anything.
They were 3.5-point favorites at home against Toledo. They won by 10, Bowling Green was. 3.5-point favorites at home. Now on a neutral, they're dogs.
Yep.
So you're a 3.5-point favorite at home, and you win by 10. And on a neutral, you're dogs. You're worse against the spread. You're worse against the spread in your last 10. You do have the better record. Seems kind of weird.
Okay. You say what to do. Otherwise, I'm ready to move on.
Lean Toledo.
Soft or strong?
Medium.
Okay. No blue chew. Isn't it blue chew that's what gets you hard, right?
Blue chew is what gets you hard.
You know what would be a fun like
For me, I just do Kemba Walker highlights.
Yeah, that's good too. No, actually, that wouldn't be that funny. I was gonna say like your no con Knipple, you had to do a live stream, like a 24-hour live stream. You have to take Blue Chew, and so you just have to stream. Don't you get an erection whenever you take Blue Chew, right?
You just want me to stream for 20
No,
hours?
I don't want you to do it. That's no. That would be like a funny punishment.
A funny punishment would be to sit here dick rock hard for 24 hours talking to 200 dudes.
Yeah, because that would suck. Wouldn't that suck?
That's just a crazy thing to say.
You're the one who said you would eat a smoothie with my fucking chest hair, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That's how confident I was those teams weren't winning the championship.
Okay, that's how. Yeah, I understand that. Like, I'm not talking about what wager we're betting and how confident you are. I'm just saying as a punishment. That's not a funny punishment.
Yeah, I guess hilarious.
It sounds like you don't want to do it. That's what punishments are. You got.
I mean, does anybody want to do that?
No, I don't want to fucking do it. I think that's hilarious. Anyways, think of a wager we can come up with there.
Actually, imagine I leave the stream like 6 hours in. I can't take it anymore. I immediately go to Chewy's stream and just start watching the strippers in GTA.
That would be pretty funny. All right, George Mason, not a president. St. Bonaventure, 3.5-point favorites. George Mason, total 141. Don't really have a whole lot. Can't bet on the game because St. Bonaventure's in New York, I think. Maybe a tad short, but
a tad short.
You think it's a lot?
How about a lot short?
A lot short? Okay. You could take this one away. Again, I don't really have anything to provide.
Bro, George Mason just beat St. Louis by 30.
St. Louis was a good team this year too, weren't they?
Covered against VCU. St. Louis was a good team this year. That's a crazy win. Let's look what St. Bonaventure
is. This the championship? Hold on.
I don't believe so. Ooh, could be.
I'm looking. Dude, fuck my.
I like Iowa, Ontario, and Jeff Sunday likes Ohio State.
It says second round. A10 second round.
Yeah, and in the George Mason had a bye. St. Bonaventure did not. They beat LaSalle by 19. It's George Mason, Danny? Fuck.
Dude, St. Bonaventure is the 13 seed in their tournament, and George Mason's the 5 seed.
They lost 6 out of 7 games entering this tournament.
Okay, I think that is it is objectively short.
It is. They lost by 13 at George Mason. They were 3.5-point dogs at George Mason, which is also weird.
I am sorry, Tito Corral. I have made it clear I don't know ball. State kind of does, but also sometimes he kind of doesn't. So could be the final without talking about SLU or VC. Come on. I don't know what he's talking about. What's he talking about?
What's he on about? What's Alan Dim's on about?
Bonnie's coach is stepping down. They split yesterday. Now they are caked. Okay. I don't know, man.
God damn, Dan. I don't know if I agree with you. What about one more for the old Gipper? One more for the old Gipper should be the saying. They should have that on their t-shirts.
Yeah.
Every game.
St. Bonaventure sounds like a nasty button. If you want to take it, go ahead. I'll probably stay off.
St. Bonaventure might fuck around and win the A10, which is happening on Sunday, a thing that I knew before this.
Shut up, bitch. Fucking yeah, you know everything all of a sudden, don't you? Fucker. Hold on. Trying to get A10 odds.
I do love Kyle the Whaler. It's my guy, but I don't think I'm going to get George Mason here. That's for sure.
All right, tee up the next game. I'm just looking at conference tournament odds.
Alrighty.
A10.
Alabama A&M. Don't need that school, by the way. Sorry if you go there. Better off not going to college. Do not need Alabama A&M as a school. Texas Southern, barely need that as a school. There's so many schools in Texas. This is the game of colleges we do not need, and nothing that happens there matters. Texas Southern is 12-17, and they are 1-point favorites over 7-14 Alabama A&M. Texas Southern is dog shit. They're 9-18 against the spread. I can't fathom why they're favored in any game at all.
Yeah. Okay.
But they were favored. Let me just tell you a little something. They were favored in their last game, okay? They were 1.5-point favorites against Prairie View, another college we don't need. And they lost by 11. So I don't know what to say about Texas Southern, except there's just no fucking way they should be a favorite here.
I'm with you, and it's like painfully obvious when there's a 12 and 17.
Didn't know that, Chad. I'm sorry. My apologies. I did not know that.
What happened?
Move on.
Well, I thought Steak said St. Bonaventure just beat St. Louis.
They did, but it wasn't in the tournament.
Oh,
it's fair what you. It's a fair what you assumed. Listen, man. I'm just gonna be honest. I love Alan Dims. We love Alan Dims. We're glad he's here. He sometimes he watches the show for 2 hours every day and still expects the most out of us. He expects too much out of us. Alan Dims, you expect too much out of me. I'm gonna tell you something that I tell my parents. You expect too much out of me. I'm serious.
Yeah. I say that about my wife sometimes too.
No, move on, chat. I didn't know. I don't know shit. I don't even know where schools are.
What are they saying? RIP to HBCUs?
Apparently, the 2 schools I said we didn't need are HBCUs. Didn't know that.
Oh, you fucked up, brother.
I'm 100% canceled.
Oh, finally.
Move on. Yeah,
I've been the bad guy for so long. It's been so long that I can't. I'm going to sing an Akon song while you get fucking canceled, biatch. Canceled for sure. Wait, what is the game? We've talked about every game that's on.
Dude, Akon had bangers.
Oh, I know.
So many bangers.
Yeah.
Isn't that Mr. Lonely? Remember that? Mr. Lonely? That's Akon.
I want to move on right now.
Another banger.
Is that? That's the song I was singing.
That's not the song I was talking about, though. And then was Akon on Soul Survivor with Jeezy?
Yeah, of course he was.
Banger. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we didn't talk about Steady Mobbin', but I wanted to talk about it with you quickly. Okay. Gucci Mane comes on that song. I am a big Gucci Mane guy. Like Lemonade is one of the best songs of all time.
I already know why you like it.
Why?
Gucci's Armed and Dangerous, cocaine, codeine, and angel dust.
It's the ding 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 ding. All right, so hold on. Gucci Mane as like a featured guy on your song. I was wondering, he comes on, he says, "What the fuck is up?" Already just a beautiful intro. But I was thinking, is there anybody else? Because like as good as Gucci Mane is by himself, he's even better as like the dude that comes in as the number 2. So I was thinking like as like a 1-2, Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet type thing. Who's better than Gucci Mane? And I thought he might have been the best one, but Young Jeezy's a good one too.
To have on your song?
Yes.
Young Jeezy is like literally one of my favorite rappers.
Oh, he's the man. He's the man.
I love him so much.
But I want to be clear. These guys are great by themselves. I'm not saying they need to be number 2s, but to have a number 2.
You could stop saying number 2 and you could say features.
Okay, fine. But you get what I'm saying.
I don't know that Young Jeezy really falls in the category as much as Gucci Mane.
Of what?
Of a guy that like most Jeezy songs, like he's really good as a feature. Don't get me wrong, but most Jeezy songs, classics, are his songs.
100%.
Yeah.
So you're saying he has too many good number 1 songs to be considered a number 1 feature?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wayne is the best feature? Interesting.
Well, Wayne's the best everything.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. Let's keep moving. Let's not get sidetracked. Tommy Fleetwood is 4 under. Good God. When you see featured Rich, yep, that's another good one.
Oh, fucking Goots. Fucking Goots doesn't know who Rick Ross is.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah, I don't know if Goots is
I was so in on Goots, and then I hear him talking about on BTL, he doesn't know who fucking Rick Ross. How the fuck do you not know who Rick Ross is?
Do you want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
Guess who is like has always been like the number 1 Rick Ross guy? Greg. Die hard.
Everybody should be a Rick Ross guy. Everybody should be a Rick Ross guy. I'll give you an underrated Rick Ross song I bet you never heard.
Okay.
Nobody's Favorite. After this, listen to it.
No,
Banger.
I don't know it. No.
Banger. I know you don't know it.
Greg is either, if you ever pull up like his Spotify or whatever, he's either listening to what?
Sorry, there was a hilarious comment. Goots listens to Jelly Roll. You're gonna tell me that Goots doesn't take off the weekend? Like if Jelly Roll comes to Texas, to Carrollton, Texas, you're telling me Goots doesn't ask for the weekend off or the week off to go to the Jelly Roll concert?
I want to be careful here because from what I understand, it sounds like Jelly Roll is a very good guy. Cornfield let me know, a couple people let me know, but
is that true?
Yeah, apparently he's got like a really good story and he's inspired people to like recovering addicts and everything like that. And that's great. I'm not kidding. That's great. But I will be I'll pull a stake. I'll be honest with you. When I heard the name Jelly Roll, I'm like, what the fuck is a Jelly Roll? And then I just saw Jelly Roll. I'm like, oh my God, this is kind of funny. And then like I heard like one song. I'm like, I'm not a Jelly Roll guy. You know what I mean? But I don't want to slander Jelly Roll because like if people like Jelly Roll and he's a good guy, fine. Does that make sense? You want to slander Jelly Roll? What do you want to do?
I didn't know that he was a good guy, and I respect fighting addiction and coming back from it. I really do respect it. I don't know that it makes you a good person necessarily, but I'm totally fine. I thought he was kind of a bad person, but maybe I'm wrong about that. There's some old videos that go around on TikTok and everywhere of him freestyle rapping, and I'm kind of into that. He has a little Bubba Sparks-ish thing going on. Do I like Jelly Roll's music that he puts out now? Not at all. I do not like Jelly Roll.
Oh, see, I don't know enough about Jelly Roll. This is also why I can't really comment on him. I thought he was a guy who was an addict, was a bad guy, went to jail, was in jail for a long time, came out and like changed his life. And now he's an inspiration to people because that's great. Because I mean, you don't want bad guys in the world. So they need inspiration. They need somebody to look forward to as a role model to stop being a bad guy. If Jelly Roll's that guy, Jelly Roll's that guy. Am I into his music? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Not for me.
Okay. I love talking music with you. On a slow day, we should talk music, but let's keep going.
Yeah. Big music guy. All right. I don't know. I don't know where we were. Wait. Yeah, I do. Wisconsin, Washington.
Yeah. Here we go.
7-point favorites against Washington are the Wisconsin Badgers. 230. By the way, I got to say this real quick, and I'm not trying to get sidetracked because it is about Wisconsin. I saw a guy at the Long Island game on Tuesday. Nice guy. I forget his name. I think it was like Ben or something at the concessions. And he was like, hey, man, you're a good follow. And I was like, oh, thanks, dude, blah, blah, blah. And he had a Wisconsin like polo on. And I was like, oh, are you a Wisconsin fan? And he's like, yeah. And I think my initial reaction was kind of just like, oh, that sucks. You know, like they suck. And I think that was kind of a rude thing to do when you first meet somebody. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, but are you just referring to Wisconsin football?
Well, yeah, I kind of was, but I shouldn't have done like that. That's kind of mean, right?
Decent basketball school, not worth. No, I don't think they deserve that reaction at all. Football, yes, they've been disappointing in football for a while, but even before then, very respected college football program. Some would argue RBU.
Yeah,
but lately they have been disappointing for sure.
Yeah,
yep,
so I just want to say,
Bill God and me are collabing on this take. We like Wisconsin this year.
Okay, but if that guy's watching, I just want to say I thought about that and I felt bad for that being like the first thing I said to you, so I apologize. And he was a nice guy. So, anyways, we'll move on. Yeah, never forget Ron Dame. Also, I did bet Jonathan Taylor to win the Heisman. People forget that.
Jonathan Taylor, Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, come on. Wisconsin 7-point favorites, 156.5. Let's talk ball. What do you think?
Washington sucks. They had no business winning that game yesterday.
Monty Ball. Yeah, I like this could be a Wisconsin splooge, right?
Yeah, but one of my theories, and it worked with McNeese yesterday. Back the team that played in overtime yesterday.
Yeah, you did say that. Okay. I don't like Wisconsin enough to lay 7 points with them. Like I'll just make a pro play. How about that? That too many points. I'm not even saying it's a weird line. I don't want to lay 7 with Wisconsin. I also don't want to put money on Washington.
I think Wisconsin wins and doesn't cover.
Okay, that's fair. So Wisconsin would be a greaser piece for you.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Well, you just said you think they win, but don't cover. So that's why you would put them in the greaser.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't take a team in my greaser that I genuinely thought wasn't going to cover. That's not how I do greasers.
Interesting. Okay. If I thought a team was going to cover, I would just play them straight with the spread. If I thought they were going to win.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked you.
That's true. Yeah, nobody did ask. All right, let's go to Miami. 1-point favorite against our Louisville Cardinals. Total 152.5. Tough. Like who do you want to get behind here? Louisville's 22-9, Miami's 24-7. Both teams are 7-3 in their last 10. They're not bad. They're not good. You want to know what I think? I think this might be today's SMU game. No, I can't do that because Louisville was involved with that. I was going to say you look at these two teams and you think over, but it just happened. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. I want to wager today. I want to make that very clear, but I don't want to force it. There's a lot of games. I know I'm being kind of soft here, a little ravish. No disrespect. This is tough. I don't have a read.
You know what Miami's last game was?
No, tell me.
At home against Louisville. They lost 92-89. Louisville does not have Michael Brown again, I believe.
What happened to this guy? Why does he never play?
Well, he was playing. He I wouldn't say never plays. That wouldn't be fair.
Well, he got hurt. He's gotten hurt a lot.
I think Louisville really isn't good, and that sucks because you laughed in my face when I said I took them to win the Natty.
Horrible wager.
Yeah, well, now it's a definitely horrible wager. They had really no business probably winning that SMU game. They looked like they were going to lose for like 90% of it. I had them in a greaser. Do I think anybody likes them after watching that performance? And no Michael Brown? No, I do not think anybody likes Louisville at all. I think, in a way, Miami looks like a kind of easy press.
Wow. Okay. So, what do you want to do?
Everybody will hate it, but Louisville or nothing.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I respect that. Let's go to Seton Hall Creighton. This should be a really good game. I'm not going in to the city today. What?
Fuck this game. Fuck the Big East too. You should go.
No, I'm not. I have no interest in going. I know BK is going to be there, but he's going to be corporate shit anyway. But
quick, Ryan Kinney, 110 streams.
I shouted him out already. That's okay. Just shows how much you pay attention.
If you go over 100, you get 2 shout outs.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Seton Hall, 3.5-point favorites on a neutral, 20-11 against Creighton, 15-16. You said Creighton is awful.
Creighton is awful.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Seton Hall. Creighton, after beating UConn outright as 15.5-point dogs, lost the next 3 until they played Butler. And of course, I played Butler as 2.5-point favorites. They beat the piss out of them. But this team is atrocious. They haven't won back-to-back games since December 30th. I would have no problem laying it with Seton Hall here. Any qualms? Do you think the line's short? Talk to me.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Totally fine with you betting Seton Hall if you want to.
Hovland is T3 now. Oh, God.
What's Fleetwood?
I don't know. But also, I just get nervous about fading those teams that nobody likes in the tournaments.
Wow, Fleetwood tied for first, dude. I have him first round leader.
Do you really?
Yeah, and to win.
Biev is bitching up a storm. This is what I'm talking about. When
Biev bitching about,
all Trent does is bitch. All I ever see this guy do is bitch.
What's Biev bitching about?
I don't even know. Miami of Ohio, actually, I do know. Sorry. All right, hold on. Leaderboard. Fuck, where is it?
You know what I would respect if Biev did?
What?
Just say you like bitching.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Totally fine. Like, you like bitching. I don't really like it that much, but I understand how it could be fun for somebody. But I think you should just say, like, hey, guys, here's the thing about me. I like to bitch. I enjoy it. I find it fun. And then everybody can be like, okay, you're just doing what makes you happy.
That is all I have ever said, is just lean into who you are. Like, there was a guy that had a great tweet or a TikTok one time. He's like, if you're a pretty girl, do pretty girl shit. If you're a rich kid, do rich kid shit. That's very funny. Who did you ask me about on the leaderboard? You asked me who's doing what?
Tommy Fleetwood.
Oh, he's 4 under. He's team 1. Hovland is 3 under through 9. I have Hovland FOMO.
Wow.
Yeah, I have Hovland FOMO.
Well, you should bet him right now, and then a meteor will strike exactly where he's standing and take him out, and you'll never see Victor Hovland ever again as long as you fucking live. Next game. UCF plus 16. Crazy win yesterday against Cincinnati. Not a lot of people like Arizona, like they like Duke and like they like Michigan, or even like they like Florida. But they should. Arizona's really fucking good. Arizona could win the Natty. Weirdly enough, I don't think a lot of people want to lay 16 against a 20-win UCF team.
Well, this is interesting because this is where stake, like with Maryland, Iowa. Do you remember what I said about that game?
You said you will get a much better line live on Iowa.
But I said that because Maryland had played a game and I like the team that plays a game against the team that is rested, rest versus rust. So I thought Iowa would come out slow. Arizona has not played a game. So UCF has that game. Also, didn't UCF go to overtime? So hold on.
Yeah, no, they did. They did. You're right. Fuck, you're right. You're right.
So what I was going to say is either UCF is going to come out and be winning this game like 32-26 early, and you can get a better line on Arizona. Or I was going to say this could be Arizona ripping them to shreds like what Iowa State did to Arizona State. Because Arizona State had played a game, and that didn't go according to plan. So I either want to take Arizona State first half or sit and wait and see what happens. What would you think?
Because of the overtime thing, which good shout by you. Thank you. I'll be waiting. I could see myself live betting it, but yeah, I'm gonna sit it out because of that.
Yeah. He already did it once to Vic. I did. I took Vic live a couple tournaments ago, and then he shit the bed. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Steak's dating life must have been tumultuous.
What's that even mean? What's that mean?
I don't know. It's probably a reason for it though, because quantitative eating just rarely misses because he's a fucking Degen foxhole guy.
You two need to get a fucking ring.
Yeah, so do you and fucking straight locks and all those other motherfuckers. Okay, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Thank you very much. Degen Love says Zona to cover has been staring at me all day. I'm now convinced. Yep. What's up, Snowman? LA Theory 9-0. Great job, Snowman. Steak. I'm sorry, by the way, I didn't mention this. Nobody's actually held me accountable for it. Back-to-back Sunday steak specials cashed. Last night I sold. Never had a pulse. But Steak had a really good point. It was better not to lose in heartbreaking fashion and just never have a pulse in the under.
Yeah, I really feel that way.
So, yeah, because the last 2 or 3 losses that we had were brutal. So, anyways, back to the board. Tennessee, Auburn, 3 o'clock. Wow, we're only in 3 o'clock. We're gonna go over 12. We were just going to.
Yeah.
Can you do that? I can do that.
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is a big day. This is March. This is what we do. We're here for the people. The people are here and the people are buzzing. And the subs have been flowing in, which is awesome. We love to see that. BTL will be on at 12:30. Man.
Oh, they're saying no BTL today. Goots, if you're here, can you confirm? Not that we
no BTL today?
Maybe confirm. Krabs was doing something. I forget.
Oh, I know he was sick.
Nah, I thought there was something. I forget.
Okay. All right. Well, no rush then. Tennessee, 5.5-point favorites against Auburn, total 147. I've said it a million times. I'll say it again. I can't get on the right fucking side of this stupid Tennessee team. Took them live with you against Kentucky. They shit down their leg. And then I took them, God, who were they at home against Steak? They were 4.5-point favorites.
Alabama.
Alabama. My God. I took Vandy when they played Tennessee. Tennessee won. I can't do Tennessee. I'm done with Tennessee. But you said Auburn stinks. I don't disagree that Auburn stinks. But I still think Auburn might be a popular fade. I just want to say that.
Totally fine. I don't like Auburn, and I really do kind of like Tennessee. I'm going to just not bet this game and hope that the balls put the stupid ass Auburn Tigers out of their misery.
But
I'm definitely getting scared because they were already making an argument for Auburn. That's awesome. Josh Ament playing.
Oh, he's good. Isn't it Nate?
Nate Ament. Who's Josh Ament?
I don't know. Fuck, there you go. There you go again.
I'm so proud of you. You just called me out before the chat. That's fucking incredible. That's awesome.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm scared Auburn's going to win this game and then get into the fucking tournament.
Stay cooking. He just said Josh Ament. This is what happens to your fucking foxhole guys, by the way. I'm telling you, they're just a hole in their fucking brain.
Please, dude. You say wrong names all the time. I can't say wrong
names. And you'll never find anybody that says I'm cooking when I say someone's fucking name wrong. So, anyways, what do you want to do?
Nothing in this game.
Okay, fine. I respect that. That's okay. You don't have to say sorry. UNLV, 7.5-point dogs against Utah State, total 156.5. You sweated out like a motherfucker. Crazy. UNLV money line in a 2-team. I don't know if you want to call it parlay greaser, whatever the fuck it was, but man, that was sweaty. I was watching that for you. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Utah State.
I kind of want to go back to UNLV. They were up 13.5 and absolutely almost sold. Kind of want to go back to UNLV, man.
Jonesy's saying this line stinks. In what way are they? Is it too much?
Well, at home against Utah State, UNLV was 7.5-point favorites. Sorry, 7.5-point dogs. Now they're on a neutral. They're 7.5-point dogs. UNLV won that game outright. Last time they played Utah State, no shot.
So UNLV was 7.5-point dogs in UNLV.
Listen. As 15.5-point dogs at Utah State, they beat them. They beat them twice. 15.5-point dogs, 7.5-point dogs.
This is
the game's in Vegas. The game's in Vegas. Give me UNLV, dude. I'm buying the hype. Give me UNLV. Right. That's my dog of the day. What time's that shit? It's my dog of the day.
I respect that. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. You got time. We got time. We got graphic.
Yeah, we better get him to Goots now.
What are you talking about?
Dog of the day is we got to get that fucking graphic.
You don't think he can get it at 12:30? What's going to happen if he gets it at 12:30?
I'm getting worried.
About what?
About getting it out in time. 3 hours and 17 minutes.
Shut the fuck up. All right. Oh, do I need to get a bet in? I like NC State. I mean, I don't like NC State, but I just kind of want to. Dude, every time. This is why I can't have Biev's notifications on. But people must feel like this about me too. I mean, this guy, he talks shit about Jeff Rosa. This guy bitches, dude.
I understand, KP. This is a strictly vibes play. I want to be clear. Strictly vibes.
Wait. Brandon Smith, what happened? I am just curious with the post-game interview. But I'm
gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Now that I know we have a few extra minutes, I'll look it up.
NC State's playing Virginia and Charlotte. Yep, that is true. Oh, hold on. Matt Fitzpatrick, T14. Oh, he's back to even. Okay. I don't feel bad about that. Minwoo hasn't gone off yet, so that I went against what BK said. He said he liked the AM PM. From AM to PM. Isn't that a song? Hold on. What was I just gonna do? Why is my projected profit at $100?
I think I found it. You want me to play it for you?
Play what?
The post-game conference from the UNLV guy.
Yeah, just hold it up to the microphone.
That this is a tournament of horrors for UNLV. It's a house of horrors. That meaning that the last 10, I said horrors, HORRORS, by the way.
Okay. Horrors.
But here's the thing. They said the last decade, UNLV's been 0 for 10 in all games in the Mountain West Conference tournament except Air Force, not named Air Force. And they haven't been in the semis for over 13 years. So they said, they haven't won a game in over a decade against someone not named Air Force.
It's really long. I'm not playing the whole thing.
Yeah.
House of Horrors is crazy to say it that way, especially when you're in Vegas. Absolutely insane thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was insane. We are not on the same page, Chad. I think that guy's awesome. And
I didn't.
It's going to be House of Horrors again, and UNLV is going to whore fucking Utah State for the 3rd time this year.
Kind of wish he didn't correct himself on House of Horrors.
Yeah, I think he got nervous realizing what it was sounding like. He said it just really sounded just like horrors.
Dude, so I put in Missouri. I'm getting cold feet on NC State. Tell me not to.
No, if you're getting cold feet, move on with your life.
All right. I kind of think that's it, man. I know you said you're going to take Texas Tech. Man, I don't have a lot of afternoon bets that I really like here. I think I might lay it with Seton Hall. Okay, but we have time for everything else. That's it. I'm going to ride Miami of Ohio and Missouri.
All right.
Let's keep it moving. Okay, Akron 13.5 against Buffalo. Buffalo 17-14, total 160. We know Akron's very good. Continue. Go ahead.
Oh, Akron is the team that the ball knowers say is better than Miami of Ohio. They get a lot of love. A lot of people think Akron's good. They have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. They have covered 3 games in a row. People really like Akron. That's about all I got.
Yeah, they like Akron, but they should like Akron. I don't know. I mean,
want to move on?
Yeah, I want to move on.
Games to talk about.
Okay.
URI and Duquesne.
Yeah, we can call them Rhode Island. Rhode Island, Duquesne, 135. Coin flip game here, huh? Looks about right. You know?
God, I'm not gonna find an edge or an
angle. I'm not either. Keep moving.
Yeah, I think so. Nevada, Grand Canyon. This looks like a good time. Nevada, Grand Canyon. Both teams 20-11. Both teams pretty even against the spread. Interesting game here. Let's check what Grand Canyon's done for me lately. What have you done for me lately, Grand Canyon? Win against Air Force. Everybody does that. Did you see how bad Air Force is?
Well, I saw Jovan tweet something.
That's crazy. They're so bad. Anyways, Grand Canyon has covered 4 games in a row. They have covered 6 out of 7. I'm going to look for a game against Nevada in here. A game in Nevada at Nevada. Went to overtime. The score was 60-66. So it stayed under even with overtime. This game stayed under. And Grand Canyon was 3.5-point dogs at Nevada. They lost by 6. Let's check what Nevada's been doing. 136 seems right for the total. Nevada's the team that just beat Air Force by 35 points. They had back-to-back games against Air Force, dude. I kind of want to fade that. Don't you? Back-to-back games against Air Force?
How about at least in the first half?
You know what playing back-to-back games against Air Force is like?
Oh, God. You're going to say something about a girlfriend.
Nope. It's like being a UFC fighter. Are you listening?
Yep.
But your last 2 fights were pillow fights. And now you have to do MMA.
I like this.
Back-to-back games against Air Force, and now you have to play real basketball.
Okay.
I kind of want to just fade it. I want to fade the back-to-back games against Air Force.
You know what? You come out of a game that we talk about. You like the side, you like the total, but you rarely get like surgical, as the kids say. You know, I like to get a little surgical, and get a little cute. Maybe you could also correlate those two. And you always kind of brush it off. You're like, nah, I'm just going to lay the point. Nah, I'm just going to do. This is you getting surgical.
Pretty funny here by McKiffin.
Yeah, I'm in. So what do we do? Nevada first half? You want to go Nevada game? That's fine.
Oh no, Grand Canyon. It's Grand Canyon is the bet. First half is interesting, man. First half is interesting, dude. You want to do that? I want to do that.
Yep.
Let's take Grand Canyon first half.
Yeah. Listen, now I want to be clear. Regardless of what happens, whether it wins, whether it loses, I like the read. I'm not going to give you shit. I like it. And sometimes all I really care about is the digging and the read. Okay. I know winning wagers are winning wagers, and that's all anybody wants. I get that. But I like what you just did and what you came up with. So
W comment by Nerfy Chad. You missed an opportunity to say I was in my bag.
I did. But you know what? This is why I like having Nerfy Chad around. You're right. Keep us honest. Took Miami first half money line when they were down. They tied sick. Hey, you take that. You take that.
We take a push.
First tweet Trent made today had in my bag in it. Oh, so Trent does say in my bag a lot. I'm not.
Or is he a big fan of the board review?
Trent is a big fan of the board review. He says he listens to us all the time.
He's fucking always here saying Trent and then doing the Budman signature.
Well, I never know who's who because he's got the Book It account.
I think if he's saying -Budman, it's 100% Trent.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I lied. Under review, pushed it. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, they won the first half 39-37. Okay, it doesn't matter. Sacramento State. No, South Carolina State. No.
South Carolina State. That's South Carolina State. The 9-21 South Carolina State, whatever the fucks they are, playing in a conference tournament for whatever the fucking reason that is.
All right. I don't want anything to do with that game. Should we keep moving?
Yeah, I'd like to move on with my life.
Dude. Okay. Let's be real about Purdue. For a second.
I will be real. I promise to be real.
All right. We know nobody likes Purdue. We know it. Okay. We were shitting on Purdue a little early. Not that I'm giving ourselves credit because their season's far from over and we could still look like idiots. But I think everybody's off the Purdue wagon. So I always say I like this. I really do. I like a team that doesn't really peak early. I like a team that faces adversity. But I also got to use my eyeballs and my brain. And I just don't think Purdue is an elite level college basketball team. So I'm out on Purdue. However, just talked about this with Auburn. They fit that mold for me. They are a team nobody likes. And now they're laying a big spread against a team that I do think people like. I think people like Northwestern. I like that fucking guy, Martinelli. I like the way they played late. And now this is also a revenge spot because they just played Northwestern. I watched that game, Steak. Degen sometimes watches ball. Purdue was miserable in the first half. They came out in the second half. They started that second half 6 for 6. They got Cody coxed. They blue-chewed Cox their way to a victory in that game. And good for him. All it takes is for CJ Cox, whatever the fuck his name is.
It's okay.
I'll take.
Who cares that you said the name wrong? Just carry on.
All right. Thank you. I hate to say that I think it's Purdue today. I hate it. Wrong or am I right?
I think you might be right.
I hate it.
I think there's something to be said for the last game at Purdue. If you're Purdue, you can say, like, we played some of our worst basketball we could play, and we still beat these guys. And today on a neutral, we beat the shit out of them. I kind of think it's Purdue by a bajillion.
Why did somebody say Martinelli hate is undeserved? Nobody's hating Martinelli. I said I like the guy.
I don't think anybody hates him. He's like the only good player on Northwestern.
Purdue's laying a fat number. Now, here's the question. Purdue first half might be, as Trent and the kids say, a whale, a nuke. I never say that stuff.
Free as paw.
Free as paw. Send Ma to the Caribbean.
Padu.
What?
Padu.
I never heard that. Might be the freest bet in eons. So here's my thing. Northwestern did play a game, and so it goes against what I usually say. That's the only reason I'm staying off here. But I might do it. I might go Purdue POD today, first half.
Okay.
Matt Painter's a fucking loser, but I think the team is experienced enough to come out and be like, hey, this is their opportunity. I know they're not in the big dance yet, but they got to get hot in this tournament to get right in the real tournament. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You got to come out. You got to play good basketball. I think they're going to be very determined to do that. So all I really want to bet on, even though I think a team stinks, is a motivated, determined team that's going to give you their best effort.
Okay.
We can move on.
Yeah,
yep.
okay.
Alan Dims, a fellow pro. Good job. 10.5. Nice job. He's always getting the best number. Middle Tennessee against La Tech. You got anything here?
Nah, I thought it was a little weird to see Middle Tennessee, a team with a worse record and a worse against the spread record, favored. Then I looked and saw what they were doing in their last 5, and they've won 5 games in a row and covered 4 out of 5. So I don't think it's that weird, and I don't think I like anything.
Oh, Padu is in Purdue. Went over his head. It did go over my head. Great job. Kid Stuvark said, seen a lot of people on Purdue today. Okay, fair enough. Insomniac Gambler with a new follow. What's up? And Killa Jim Tom. That's a fun name.
Mm-hmm.
Killa Jim Tom. 10 stream streak. Okay, let's keep moving. Kent State in Ohio. Kent State 4-point favorites against Ohio. We know how Ohio's season ended. They went to toe-to-toe in overtime with Miami of Ohio. I think they lost by 2. They did cover. Total 157.5 here. I don't know much about Kent State, but they got a good record, 23-8, 7-3 in their last 10. I wouldn't mind pressing with Kent State here.
Feels short.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it does feel short. Right? Or you think it's because what is the reasoning for liking Kent State here?
Let's go to past results. My reasoning would be betting against Ohio after that big game. They got up for Miami of Ohio. Kent State was 5.5-point favorites at home, and they beat them by 15. I do not think this line is short.
Okay, fine. But yeah, okay, that's fine. I think if anyone was clicking this game, they'd be clicking Kent State for sure.
You do think so?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not betting it. So if you like one side, go with your gut.
No. You were right about that with Kentucky LSU, and I'm getting the same vibe. So I'm going to stay off. I don't like it enough. All right, let's go to Xavier UConn. UConn in the Garden tonight, 7:00. If you guys aren't familiar, UConn fans, you typically show up and show out for UConn. They go to the first game. It's not going to be. It's 16-point favorites, but it's a cheaper ticket. But it'll get really rowdy for the next round, assuming they make it, which they probably will. But this is basically what I'm getting at, is this is like a home game for UConn when it's a Big East tournament in Madison Square Garden. So Xavier might be fucked, but UConn's also not very good.
They're not. They did beat Xavier by 32 at home as 16.5-point favorites.
Yeah. I don't know. I it's weird to say a easy button to press is on a 16-point favorite, but I don't think people are taking Xavier here.
Disagree. Yeah.
I do.
Anyone against UConn right now plus 16. Definitely. I do.
Okay.
I think UConn looks like an impossible press.
But you said they just beat him by 30.
No, they didn't just beat him by 30.
Oh.
A while ago. UConn isn't beating anybody by 30 now.
Okay. UConn coming off of embarrassing.
I think most people will not be pressing UConn.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Ole Miss, Georgia. Georgia 5.5 against Ole Miss. Ole Miss dog of the day yesterday. Love that. It was never Texas. Fuck Texas. So sick of them as a basketball school. Sorry, no disrespect to Texas.
Any interest in running it back?
No.
Really? None? Okay.
No.
5 out of 6 games Georgia has won, including wins against Alabama, Texas, and at Kentucky. Georgia's hot.
Kind of think Georgia might be a decent basketball team.
I say every time I say that, they have the most embarrassing loss ever. After, I swear to God, I've been on Ramble. I'll slurp Georgia, and they lose by 30 to Texas the following day. Like, nothing I can do. I actually my eyeballs tell me they're decent too.
Yeah, I watched them against Bama, and I loved what I saw. I really did. And I don't know. Like it's nice of these teams to show up as an underdog, come through, bark, bite, whatever you want to say. I think bark, bite means you got fucked by him. I don't know what
I'm gonna take Ole Miss.
All right. I don't love it, but
yeah, I understand.
But I can't tell you that I'm over here laying it with Georgia. So 156.5. Does that seem a little low? I mean, Georgia scores some points, man.
Georgia scores points.
Dude, listen to these totals for Georgia. You ready for this?
Yeah, and then I'll tell you the totals.
178, 158, 163, 163, 161, 164, 165, 161, 172. That's a low total, bro.
It was 159.5 in their last game. They scored 192 points, but it went to overtime. It's a little low, but we tried that with Oklahoma State TCU. So if you want to get nasty with the total again, feel free. I would advise against it.
You would.
Yeah, and I'd also say we should up tempo and pace.
That's fine. Okay, what's the next game? Tee it off.
Houston, BYU.
Okay. Houston, BYU. Wow. Houston, 9.5. Ooh. Is that a little short?
No. Stop.
Okay.
Houston's fallen out of favor, man. Couldn't cover big spreads against Oklahoma State or Baylor. Got their ass kicked to Kansas. They've lost 3 out of 6 games. The wins aren't impressive, by the way. They have 1 cover. Okay, Houston has 1 cover in their last 8 games. I'm going to bet Houston.
Oh, man. I don't know if I like it.
Well, you've been right the last couple times about BYU, so
yeah.
I got no pushback, but I might press the button.
Okay. I don't like it. I don't think I like it. I get it. How about this? I get the Houston bet. I don't like fading BYU right now. That's what it is. But I like the idea of betting on Houston, but it's just kind of one of those situations where I'm out.
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually going to write down BYU. I might play that. Duke and FSU. Oh, did FSU cover yesterday?
I believe so.
They did. They beat Cal and they covered 95-89. Good on them.
7 out of 8 games they've won. And if you want to go even further back than that, they have 1, 3, 6, 9, 10 out of 12 games. Hot,
all right.
Very hot team.
This is probably a super duper square play. Super duper. But I would probably lean FSU team total under here.
Okay. Yeah, you want to try to press the easy Duke button and see if we can be on easy mode like Snowman?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Because what if Duke gets up by like 33? Then they're going to probably take their starters out, and FSU is going to score fucking 8 points in the last 2 minutes and go over their team total. Yeah, I like Duke. I do. What do you think?
Don't blame me. I'm totally fine with it. I want to see if it works out for you.
Okay. All right. Well, are you going to take it too?
Not sure. Got till 7 p.m.
You and your fucking leans. Charlotte -1.5 against Tulane. What do you think about this game?
Oh my God, there's so many basketball games left, dude. I don't know.
Really?
So many left.
Why don't we do this? I have time. You want to just take like a minute breather and come back and crank them?
I'd rather just keep cranking unless you have to pee. I definitely don't want to take a breather. That won't help us.
Okay, fine. Keep going then. And we can not talk about the shit games. Like we don't have to talk about.
Yeah, they're fun to talk about, but like I'm going to need more.
They're not that fun to talk about. University of Maryland Eastern Shore is not that fun to talk about.
You know, it's a fun game. Colorado State, San Diego State.
So are you not doing anything with Tulane, Charlotte?
Nope.
Okay. Davidson, 7-point favorites against Loyola Chicago. Anything here?
Look short as shit because Loyola Chicago's awful. They did just beat Richmond as 4.5-point dogs. It just looks short.
Okay. BYU stock is repaired in people's minds. Perfect time to get skull fucked by Houston. Not a bad take.
That's about exactly how I feel.
Yeah. Why is Dawes telling me I'm so lame? Because I don't want to talk about Maryland Eastern Shore.
Couldn't it be me? Couldn't it be about me?
No, it's never about you. They fucking suck the milk out of your teeth. How about McNeese State yesterday?
Biev would do that?
Games. Yep. Poor Miss Degen can't even get 2 minutes without Jeff asking for a break. I know, dude. I know. She doesn't
See what I'm saying? Killer Jim Tom went to McNeese, bro.
I love
McNeese.
that.
I love it too. There's always somebody who went somewhere.
I know. It's great. I love it.
Stream is my favorite thing ever.
Okay. Arc Pine Bluff against Southern. Why don't you fucking
absolutely pass? Rutgers, UCLA.
You heard that feeling, Dawes? You little bitch. Rutgers, UCLA 11.5. Rutgers winning outright as a dog against my Minnesota Gophers yesterday. Ooh, man, this is a big old spread. This is a big old spread. Holy shit. Holy brother. Total 142. Rutgers scored some points yesterday. Well, I think UCLA might be this might be the snowman bet. Rutgers
is so bad away from home.
I know. But hold on. Just listen to this, bro. Rutgers covers spreads. They cover spreads. Yeah. When they played at UCLA, they were 13.5. They did lose by 32. That was a while ago. They've covered 19.5. They've covered 12.5. They've covered 4.5, 5.5, 5.5. They cover spreads. I think laying 11.5 with UCLA looks like an uncomfortable button to press. But in the same breath, let's see what UCLA has been doing. They've won 4 or 5. They beat the shit out of USC. They beat Nebraska. They've been playing pretty good ball. So maybe it is actually a little bit more square than I thought.
Yeah, they have been playing really good ball, their best ball, but still really bad away from home.
Yep. So what do you
let me know, Jay Thorpe? I need to know if he sinks that. Big if true.
What do you think about I was gonna say an over. No, I don't know. I like UCLA, but I don't know.
If you fucking Shark Tank fucks don't shut the fuck up in the chat, especially you, Dawes. You're mad we're skipping games? It's 12:04, dude. We're putting in overtime. We're fucking putting in overtime, Dawes. Glaze us. 4 minutes extra to cover all the games. You're mad we're skipping a fucking game. Glaze us, you Shark Tank fucks.
I love when you bitch.
I know you do. I did it for you.
I love it. You got to put these motherfuckers in their place sometimes. Sometimes you just always give them their fucking pacifier. Sometimes you got to stick it to them.
Yeah.
Love that. All right. UC San Diego State 5.5 against Colorado State. That's the game that you said looked pretty fun.
It looks like a really good time. San Diego State has not played any games in this tournament yet. They haven't played in about a week. See how they ended the season. Not very strong, man. They lost 4 out of 6. Not a strong way to end the season for San Diego State. Colorado State, on the other hand, did play in the tournament against Fresno State. They won and didn't cover. 6.5-point favorites. They won by 4. They finished the season strong as hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 9 games. Colorado State ended the season winning. Mm-hmm. Now they are 5.5-point dogs against San Diego State, a team that they lost to on January 28th, 50-73. Fucking Fleetwood -5. Let's fucking go. Man. A lot of respect for San Diego State, right? Or is it just the big name in this conference?
I thought, given the way that Colorado State has been playing, I thought giving them 5.5 points looks like a lot of respect for San Diego State. So I agreed with where you were going.
Yeah. And then can I give you another thing I thought was weird?
Sure.
In the conference tourney, you're usually looking at an adjustment to these totals quite a bit down. But this one was 139.5 the last time they played. They scored 123 points, and now it's 140. Kind of like points.
Okay.
But I really like San Diego State.
Jordan Belford says SDSU 5.5 is a lot. I hate when people say it's a lock or free money. Nothing against you, Jordan. It's that goes across the board. Don't touch this one unless you take SDSU.
Well, let's see if he's right first. What if he's right?
With what? Or about what?
They played another game before that or after that, A-board. Let me look real quick. That will change how I feel about the total. San Diego State. CSU. You're right. You are right. And it is a big difference. They scored 157 points in that game, same total. So fuck what I said about the total. It means nothing. I still like San Diego State, though.
Okay.
Now we're getting somewhere. UCSD, CSU Northridge.
I think this is a game.
I bet UCSD is a cool school.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is. Yeah, I think we can skip that. I think we can probably skip Southern Utah, Texas, Arlington.
Sure.
You want to talk Western Kentucky, Kennesaw? Not really. I mean, same records, 1.5, probably a coin flip game there. Should we go to TCU, Kansas?
Kennesaw has just been really bad against the spread, and Western Kentucky's been good. Yeah, let's go to TCU, Kansas.
Okay.
A lot of people back in on Kansas, man. Feels like people are back in on Kansas.
Is TCU the playing the best ball that nobody's talking about?
Let's see. It could be argued, man. Yeah. Win against West Virginia, double-digit win against Arizona State, double-digit win against Kansas State, win at Texas Tech, double-digit win against Cincinnati, win in the tournament against Oklahoma State, win against Iowa State caked in there. They have won 8 out of their last 9 games.
Then I have to ask you, is this a lot of respect for Kansas against a team like TCU has been playing really well? Or
maybe a lot of respect for Kansas, yes. However, I almost still don't care.
Okay. I do worry about that a little bit. And then I will also say this. The under that just sold the stake special involved TCU.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
you
that
see what
means.
Jonesy's saying?
No, what'd he say? TCU Kansas total is 3 points lower the first matchup where they score. All right, yeah, put it on my card.
Cool, yeah. I like it too. John, finally making yourself useful, Shark Tank, not just bitching about me and HBCUs. You fucks.
Fucking keep going, bro. I am almost finished. I think
I'm tailing the Jonesy under.
I am too.
FAU, North Texas. Let's get right to Oklahoma, Texas A&M. Did you see Texas A&M's hilarious post?
Yeah. Projected to finish 13th, tied for 4th. That school, I don't want to talk too badly about them because they're weird and they're cultish, and I don't want to be in their crosshairs, but like just weird. They're just weird. I don't know anybody could think that that's like a real thing that they should do.
Totally with you.
Yeah. They got motion. TCU has motion. Isn't that what the kids say? I like that, by the way.
I like everything. Motion. I like rhythm and motion.
You like it. You love everything.
That could be the name of the nightclub, Rhythm and Motion.
That's not bad. I am probably going to play that under. We talked about this. Oh, we're talking about Texas A&M, Oklahoma. I don't think Texas A&M is very good.
Yeah, but do you think Oklahoma's good? Because they can't be any higher than they've been playing. They've won 5 games in a row. It's a lot for them.
Mm-hmm.
And Texas A&M. Let me try to see what old Texas A&M's doing.
You did say that quantitative. By the way, Big Bubs. Be more like Big Bubs. What a stream from the fellas today. Incredible. The perseverance is inspiring. Thank you. I'm starving, by the way. Like starving. 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Players suspended. Wow. Rain. Wow.
Yeah. Not too surprising. We knew there was going to be bad weather.
Rain. Sometimes it rains.
Yeah. No. St. Patty's Day used to start with a breakfast with my dad and my grandfather, RIP Chief, and we would have an Irish Happy Meal and a nice.
I'm going to Chicago, dude. How dope is that?
Very fucking dope. You ever been before?
To Chicago?
No, for St. Patrick's Day.
No.
Where they dye the river green and shit like that. Savannah and Chicago are like the 2 spots to be. That's gonna be great.
I've been to Savannah and it was absolute just insane.
Do you think you'll maybe get any content, or do you think like you'll just take a picture of an espresso martini on that?
I'm definitely going to take a picture of an espresso martini.
That's great. Maybe a little Chicago St. Patrick's Day content would be great.
All right, I'll do my best, boss.
All right, where are we at? Texas A&M 2.5, total 161.5. Oklahoma yesterday, what did they do? Beat South Carolina and covered. I would go Oklahoma or nothing here personally.
Okay, fine with that. Clemson, UNC. Well, let's make it real quick because it really is 12-11. I kind of want to back UNC. You opposed?
I like Clemson.
Clemson. Okay.
I always like Clemson. I
lost the showdown yesterday.
What was your showdown yesterday?
I had West Virginia. You had BYU.
I just don't think North Carolina is that good.
Well, they're not, but nobody thinks they are. And then they were thinking they were going to get Caleb Wilson back from the tournament. They're not.
Yeah, you're kind of right. North Carolina doesn't lose back-to-back games. They are coming off that 15-point loss to dude.
Now you're making me not like North Carolina the way you're talking.
Bounce back against Clemson, who they already beat. Oh, you know what? I got to play Clemson first half. This fits my system. Clemson already played a game. All right. Villanova, Georgetown, 9:30 sleepy time at the Madison Square Garden facility. Total 140.5. What do you like here? Anything? Villanova? Big East? We don't talk about Big East.
I like absolutely nothing.
All right.
Villanova. I'll give them respect. I thought they were straight trash. I still don't think they're very good, but they're not straight trash. 8-2 in their last 10. Put together kind of decent season for, I think, not having all that much talent. 24-7. No interest in this game, but I'll give props to Villanova.
Okay. Yep. Do you not think it's weird? Clemson lost power forward for the season last night and moved UNC to a pick'em. They lost their they lost a player last night. It is weird. Yeah, I didn't know that. By the way, if you're new here, we don't really know much about the injuries. So, but thank you for informing us. Probably, I can't name one fucking player on Clemson.
That's a funny thing to say.
Yeah. Damn, Steak. I want to spray this board, but it's a tough board.
It is a tough board. Today. I think this really separates the boys from the men.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking, I hope you guys can respect this. Okay. If I was a content whore, like some people accuse me of being, I'd go out there and I'd force 20 fucking wagers. Okay. And I would just ramp it up. But that's not what I'm going to do. All right. I want to be selective. I want to be smart. I want to be responsible. I'm going to get eyes on ball. All right. I'm working from home most of the day. I'm going to have the TV on. I don't have a 6 TV setup, but I think they'll have quad boxes. I'm going to watch some ball. I'm going to live wager. I'm going to try to get reads. I'm going to take some second half unders if the first half goes over. I'm going to take some second half overs if the first half goes under. And I'm going to try to get surgical, which also leads me to in my bag. But before we sign off, Steak, great job. Let's do a quick rundown and a recap, and then we'll get some lunch because I am actually starving. So Miami of Ohio up 7. Let's fucking go. NC State up 9-5. I did not take it because I'm a bitch. St. John's is up 9-0 already, nice and early. We have Iowa State, Texas Tech. Are you going to be on the Red Raiders?
Yes, think so.
Okay, starts in 15
what time's
minutes.
That at?
15 minutes. I am officially in on Missouri. I'm in on Missouri plus 3.5.
That also starts in 15 minutes. Shit, we got to get our shit together.
Yeah, you can get those in, but let's do a quick recap. You can okay, I'm gonna run a game by you and tell me if you like anything. All right, so you can multitask. Wisconsin 7 against Washington. You in or out?
Pass.
Louisville +1 against Miami. In or out?
In.
On?
Louisville.
Okay. I like Seton Hall 3.5. It's square. Don't really care. Kind of just think Seton Hall is probably the better team there. Fuck Creighton. But one thing I did notice during the regular season, those 3.5 dogs were barking. So you got to be a little bit careful there. Holy Providence, man. Yeah, fuck them. Jeff, the motion man, getting his bad today. Honestly, a little shoot 'em up. Love that from you. Thank you. UCF 16 against Arizona. I think this is a wait and see kind of game. I think this is because UCF playing yesterday, they were in overtime. They shot poorly. They could probably make some shots. Actually, you know what I'm kind of talking myself into? Maybe the first half over in this one. I'd also probably wait and see if you can get a better line on Arizona. Either Arizona is just going to come out and just ragdoll them, or UCF's going to hang a little bit because they got their legs underneath them.
Really? Can I run a caption by you? I'm betting Missouri. I want to say Kentucky, more like Kenfucky. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. But make sure you capitalize Kentucky both times.
Do I have to capitalize Kenfucky?
Not all caps. I'm just saying the K in Kentucky.
Even Kentucky still gets capitalized. Cool.
Yeah, because you're still, it's like still the state. So if you do a lowercase K, it's going to drive me fucking insane.
I ratioed the shit out of you earlier. Holy shit. 22-59. The Oklahoma State TCU under ratioed you.
I know. That was good. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. You were in your bag. You were in your bag. Quantitative, great job from you today. Great job from a lot of you today. Great job from a lot of you. It was a really, this was a group effort. Like this is what we do it for. You know, I absolutely love days like today. This was a good effort. Everybody was locked the fuck in. I wish I liked more things. Yesterday I had 17 wagers, 9 and 8, including the steak special. So 9 and 7.
Rare chat praise, Richie.
Yeah, that's right. I'll let you fucking know.
It's not rare. It's not rare that we glaze the chat. We constantly.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I'm more critical of them than I glaze. But I give. I give
saying you. Okay, fine. I take back my anger, Richie. I was about to fucking fire a couple off on you, but now I'm not going to.
No, you gargle. You ever seen like those contests of like how many cheese puffs can I fit in my mouth? How many marshmallows can I fit in my mouth? That's you with the chat. You gargle the chat.
Like Joey Chestnut at a hot dog.
yeah. You Joey Chestnut. You're Joey Chestnut, and the chat is your hot dog. Hold on. Tennessee Auburn. You fading Auburn?
No.
Pussy.
Yes.
So what's the point of that?
Pass.
Oh, pass. I thought you said yes. UNLV 7.5 against Utah State. You're sacking up with UNLV again, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Rhode Island.
Whorehouse.
Yep. Whorehouse. Buffalo, Akron, nothing. Oh, here's our fucking collab play. Grand Canyon first half. Love that.
Bing bong.
Love that from you. Purdue first half. I like. Might be a nuke. Might be in whale. Might be something. Whatever the kids say. I don't know. Might be fucking something. Hammer, cock, lock. Don't know yet. Let me put. I'm gonna forget. Hold on. I think I want UCF AZ first half over. Okay. By the way, guys, Selection Sunday stream for the Pickett Show. I think what we're gonna do is a live reaction Selection Sunday stream, and then a post Selection Sunday stream. All right. So we'll talk about that. But Selection Sunday, we'll be doing a stream on the Pickett Show. Get me on for what? Talk about fucking Green Bay's one free agent signing? Fuck out of here. I like Miami to bounce back today. Okay, fair enough. Middle Tennessee State, nothing. Kent State, Ohio. You're saying everybody's going to like Kent State. Kind of with you on that. Getting weird vibes.
Fax is going to go back to calling you Adolph Sunday after that.
That's fine. UConn, 16-point favorites against Xavier.
UConn or nothing.
Okay. I like Georgia. You like Ole Miss. We differ on that. You like Houston. I like BYU. We differ on that. I like Duke.
And I'm fine with you liking Duke. Totally
life on easy mode, snowman style.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we can get there.
Davidson 7, Rutgers 11.5 dogs against UCLA. What'd you like there?
Nothing.
San Diego State, Colorado State 5.5.
San Diego State. Okay.
Kansas TCU. I'm going back to this under. Fuck them. Texas A&M Oklahoma. What'd you like?
Nothing.
Clemson, North Carolina. I like Clemson. First half.
North Carolina, I think.
Clemson first half might be a POD. All right. Villanova, Georgetown, nothing. New Mexico, San Jose State, nothing. All right. Good job. I'm starving. All right, Steak. See you later. By the way, I'm going to address something real quick for NHL. You can head out though. Peace. Have a good day.
Cool. See ya.
Everybody, if you're into betting the NHL, and we need to get into the NHL, because I am an ice respecter and a man of the people, despite what Sushi Bet and some other people will say online. Despite all this, we might have to go live later. Okay. So I'll probably go on the Fake Sharp Twitch and YouTube and talk NHL. So let's just pull it up real quick. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Set an alarm if you're into the NHL. All right. I respect the ice. Puck drop. Appreciate you guys. Great job. We might not be streaming tomorrow. I have a 10 a.m. and I think Steak is Corp as well. If I go live, it'll be at 11 o'clock. All right. I'll make a note of it later on Twitter and let you guys know. We'll see you tonight. We'll talk ball. Appreciate all you guys. Have a great day. Good luck on all your wagers. Peace.